What's up, everybody? Happy Thursday, and welcome to Series Z Guilty Gear Strive. My name is Yeso, your host, as always, back again for some more FGC action here tonight. Hope you are all having a great week. Hope you're excited for some fun here tonight. And let's just jump right into the fun. First, for those of you that are new, let's break down how Series Z works so we're all on the same page. Now, Series Z is a professional esports open circuit that absolutely anyone can join across multiple different titles. We've got Apex Legends, Multiverses, and of course, Guilty Gear Strive. Of course, we have maybe some other fun stuff going on. Shoutouts to Halo Infinite and League of Legends. Now, the way that it works is players and teams come out, they compete in our open qualifiers, and the best of the best make it into Series Z. Now, what does that mean for them? Well, players will get to sign a contract, get sponsored by one of our partner brands, earn a monthly salary, and get to compete weekly for points and prize money. In Guilty Gear Strive, it's every Thursday against some of the most talented players in the fighting game scene here in North America. So if you and your friends want to get into the fun, maybe looking for more information, head over to esportsarena.com today. Now, as we come back here into the studio, do want to take a very quick special moment here. Of course, so much of Series Z is about the players, giving them this awesome opportunity to go to the next level, earn that sponsorship, right? Put themselves out there and show their talents to organizations, qualify for big tournaments and things like that. And of course, hone their skills here week after week after week. And that's a wonderful part. That is what Series Z is all about. But I think one of the awesome extra knock-on effects of Series Z has been the opportunity for talent in a broadcast perspective, myself a perfect example, to hone their skills, to work and watch and call top talent and players in their respective scenes here for Series Z. It's been, of course, a wonderful and very formative experience for me in my career. And I want to shout out a couple of talents who, certainly cut their teeth elsewhere, but have come in and been a huge part of Series Z here over the last 18 months in Apex Legends. And it's, of course, is my two very good friends, Dia and Zephyr. If you are Apex Legends fans, you may have seen the announcement today, the talent announcement for ALGS Split 2, and both of those wonderful gentlemen are going to be on the casting desk for Split 2 here this split. It's going to be NA and EMEA. They'll be covering all split long, and I just want to say I'm super proud of them. Everybody here at Esports Arena is. We are all big fans of theirs. So happy that they've gotten to be a part of Series E with us over the last few seasons, and we look forward to seeing them absolutely crush it this weekend and all split long. So congratulations to both of those gentlemen. And of course, you could shout out, a ton of our FGC talent and everybody who has come through Series E. I mean, my two friends here today, of course, you see them on some of the biggest events there are in the FGC, and that's what it's all about. So big shout outs to both of those gents. But as we turn our focus here to Guilty Gear Strive, let's take a look back at last week. We've got some great highlights here as we look back at the bracket that was, as we get ready here for today. Of course, it was couple of broken expectations on my end going into winners finals that really set up some fascinating storylines for the end of the bracket. Winners semifinals had it set up with Umisho versus Pepperysplash and then Nubenheimer versus Razo. My picks there were Umisho and Nubenheimer. Felt like, hey, these are two of the best players in the scene right now. They're hot. They're so tough to defeat. And while, look, I got a ton of love and respect for Razo for sure. Pepperysplash is very talented, and you can't count out the fact that I feel like every time Peppery comes to play in Series Z, not necessarily as frequently as some of our regulars, but every time Pepperysplash is here, they always make a mark. They always do something great in the bracket, but I picked against them, and I was wrong because both Razo and Pepperysplash won both of those sets, and it set up for an incredible finish to the bracket. Pepperysplash takes the win in winners finals, forcing Razo down to the loser side of the bracket. Meanwhile, Nubenheimer takes back-to-back sets over very tough opponents, Ramallah and Marvello, then goes into the set with Razo in a full 5-game banger, takes the victory to earn a spot in Grand. And as you just saw here, Nubenheimer with that perfect round was able to force the reset in the first set of grands, but Pepperysplash would not be denied. Not only did Pepperysplash get the win, but denied Nubenheimer the opportunity to force that deciding Game 5 once again, and the Zato reigned supreme last Thursday night thanks to some very, very impeccable play from Pepperysplash on that Zato, and it was so much fun to watch. I hope everybody that was here last week enjoyed it. I certainly did. The casters were having a blast, and it really was a bracket to remember. And something tells me, you know, Series E tends to be like this more often than not. I think we're going to get more of the same here today, so I'm very much looking forward to it. And shout out to Pepperysplash for the big W a week ago here on Series E. Now, we're ready to get into the fun. We got a bracket set, ton of talent top to bottom, so looking forward to that. Jake Ryan and St. Cola on the cast today. They'll be bringing you all of the action from all of our matches. And then, of course, I'll be here to break things down in between, keep you abreast on what's going on in the bracket, and plenty more. So let's not waste any further time. We've got more Series E Guilty Gear Strive to go this season, and it all starts right now.
Series E, we are back at the finest Guilty Gear Strive that North America has to offer.
Anji, Adventure having the rhythm, playing the dance, showing the fans out, and more Bato gets countered!
Side switch! For the opening, just slow it is Super Rosso 3-0 Hotashi!
More, but doesn't care Fujin anyway. Gonna go in, here's the ball in, this time jumping above the fans, like I don't care about the plus frames.
Sophie's back in the corner, off the 5K, 6K, Red RC extension, into the Super, this should seal it. Tempest goes up, he's waiting for that right time to get that whip punch in. Even against the guard point situation, into the Super. Bean is so smart, immediately goes fakes out the throw. Bursts, they both lost this round. Umisho looking to run it in, and he's gonna be able to get the kill off of this. That burst works out for Umisho. Trying to flick any gaps. Oh my god. Number 2K. And welcome back to yet another Guilty Gear Strive tournament. No, it's going to be E flavored out here at Series E. We're gonna get super serious out here. I'm your boy St. Cole. I'm joined with my guy Jake Ryan. How are you feeling right now? Look at that background. What's going on back there?
I don't know what's going on back there, but I do see that down there. I'm not sure if it's gonna kill, but I'm pretty sure that James Chenzor is taking a rain check today. So I'm more than happy to be here because as you can see in the backyard, we got the Guilty Gear backgrounds rocking it out right now as we are back at it again for Series E. I feel like it's been over a month since I've had to listen to Yeso tell me that Ram sucks. And I don't know about that, brother. I don't know. We got one of the strongest Rams in the form of Zando going to be at the Arc Rebel Finals this weekend. And we've got some of the strongest Rams in our bracket this week, too. Returning faces such as SQ and Solstice and many more that I know you're also happy to see, Mr. Cola.
Yes, sir. And let's see what makes this tournament a little bit different, because it's not really an exhibition, it's an execution. Yeah, it's the standard tournament rules, the double elimination, first of threes, best of five, stuff like that, winner must keep character. You know the deal. But what sets this apart, what makes it so different, is that these players, at least the sponsored ones, are trying to stay in the top tiers out here so that they can keep their sponsorship, so they can keep, flying out to tournaments, getting that stipend and stuff. Shout out to the sponsors for helping out these players too as well. But it's difficult because every week is a shark pit. Let's take a look at the players up on the deck. You were talking about SQ and how Yeso out here was saying that Ram is weak. But guess what? SQ winning tournaments left and right, putting people tonight. Like, come on now. Let's stop the cap.
Absolutely, definitely making the most of the character. And I know as we progress through the patch, there's a very clear top three that people have been looking at. Obviously, Nago has dropped a little bit, but in contention, I think, like, for your top three from what I've seen so far, you've got Leo, Happy Chaos, and May. How do you feel about that distinction? How do you feel about that distinction?
I still think it's Leo, Nago, and Happy Chaos. I still think that those three characters still rule the roost the most, and they play the system mechanics the best, and they are the most stable when it comes to such a chaotic game. However, when we talk about like top five and stuff like that, and what's outside, May's in there, Chip is in there, and I gotta say, I've been playing a little bit of Chip, and dog, this character is difficult to play. At a high level, they make it look so easy. But right now, we're talking about the top tiers out here as another one that's outside that top five, if not in the top five in contention, is Biking too as well. So let's see some top tier battles out here. Nubenheimer, Pork Laser, let's get it.
Sword on sword violence. We're trying to see who gets the #1 headband here, and I've got 2 reasons to play Biken right now. It's their cool mix-ups and the tatami map. Very good reasons to play Biken right now. And Nubenheimer, definitely one of the favorites. He actually said he wasn't going to be streaming his run today, so this is the only place you're going to be able to watch Nubenheimer play, which means the focus might be at an all-time high because you want to be able to perform as best as you can because, again, this is another player. The Arc Rebel World Tour Finals, and this is honestly one of the best brackets to practice in. And oh
100%.
my God, we're hungry. Lunch came early.
One more hit to seal it, and DPs immediately.
Oh yeah.
What? It's just I mean, when it comes to transitions and also round start, Naga's one of the best of it. The 6Ps, the DPs are so worried and scary about what could come from this character, and he gets so much off every counter hit. Who kills away 2S in play, close slash. Backdash gets a 5K, parry on the ground you go.
Yeah, that's all the momentum you need right here. Pork Laser needed to find a way to escape, and again, found the gap for the parry. That's something you have to be able to consistently do. I remember, I can't exactly remember who posted it on Twitter, but there was a parry tier list that came out where which characters Biken feels comfortable parrying against, and I've got to take a view at it after this based on Naga. Oh yeah, it was LK. Yeah. Of course it was LK. And it was, I remember that the top of the tier list, also good game. Nubenheimer got the first game in a typical Naga round back-to-back. Biken's picture was just mommy, I believe. So I absolutely, I was like, yeah, dude, mommy's out here. Mommy can parry mommy. That's what's going on. Nobody can stop me like me, but the rest of the cast, there are some pretty suspect matchups to utilize the parry. And I love that Pork Laser went for it. It didn't change the outcome at all. It just gave him a little bit of space. But Nubenheimer was like, this is a no-fly zone. This is a no-fun zone. Mommy has no jurisdiction here. Daddy's here to slice.
I will say that, this is one of those matchups where I feel like it's pretty even, but when I listen to Lord Knight talk about it, it's like you have these options to stop, far slash reckless and stuff like that, and the big boy buttons that Nubenheimer will, carry out. However, if you're wrong, it's going to hurt. The low health threshold of, mommy out here definitely does not help her, but the damage she can definitely keep up with this character.
Absolutely. Oh man, but nothing to keep up with here because now with the bite, you get to play for free. You're not expecting the command grab once again because of the amount of blood, and just like that, Nubenheimer gets another round on the board. And these command grabs have definitely been cheat-seeking, man, all right? He is absolutely taking a bite, and no, I'm not going to say that next time. I'm not going to. It's too
they know.
early.
They know. If you know, you know. But Nubenheimer, that's his style, though. He loves to go for the command grabs a lot more than other Naga players, so it definitely makes sense. That's why we see Pork Laser up backing and leashing him up. Makima, Bart.
That's
Bart
mommy.
on the Howl
That's
of the Moon in a second.
That's Mommy Makima milking the health bar. You know what I'm talking about. Ooh, and just like the quick little OTG job done. Pork Laser staying alive.
Able to thrive right now, backing away from that bite play. Do not want to get command grabbed. As you mentioned before, just allows you to do those specials over and over again. 2H, immediate burst, stay away from the worst Nubenheimer. Not to let this character get anything started. 2H raw? That's how we feel, Jay?
I mean, sometimes you just gotta go for it. And again, I love how Nubenheimer continues to Fukio back at this space where Pork Laser cannot utilize the 2S to really challenge. That's one of the normals. That's the money button for Biken, obviously. And yeah, now Nubenheimer has control, gets that hard knockdown in the corner. I mean, back to mid-screen, it's so difficult. Oh, again, the spacing!
At the tip to do it.
Oh, yeah,
RC?
you're done.
Yeah.
And it was that space control again. You saw that, Nubenheimer is I'll just a little bit of shimmy, a little shimmy Hendrix in there, just gotta sneak in a little bit of a riff. And Pork Laser has not found any way to get out of that comfort zone that Nubenheimer has created. The money spot. Yeah. You see it a lot in Street Fighter as well, and I think the player that exemplifies this. Sorry, Guilty Gear fans, if you don't know who Travis Styles is, he plays boxer and holds this space so excellently where you're just outside of tap range, and it's that's the same thing you can see with Nago, just controlling that range. It's you can't jump, you're gonna get anti-aired, you can't move forward because you're gonna deal with the 5S or the 2S, and that's what I love about Nubenheimer, because people screen space and control is such a resource, and I'm not stuck in here with me. You're stuck in here with me.
You tried to leash him up, and you said that right there. Pork Laser tried to leash him up, but was not to the advantage. that they'd like to have 2H. And speaking on that, that 2S that you want to utilize to get that counter hit, you got to be able to get a counter hit to get something off of it, right? The bar ain't going to work, but the parry, red RC, side switch, jump K, and play with the dust. Keep it immediate, no beacon in the super. The gap. Ye old blicky, as my boy Maverick would say, one hit for the finish.
This is actually pretty. No way. Do you get vacuumed back? No. Oh my God! What did it
6H.
I can't believe it. You're dead.
Oh,
no, you're not
he's
dead.
dead. You're actually dead. You're actually Jake.
What just happened? I can't believe that Nubenheimer whiffs the super, PRCs, and gets pulled in by the tether to get the air throw. That was absolutely insane. How do you practice? Like, what do you mean?
You have to have like that resource management to even get there, to have all that part at the bottom. Obviously, Nago's utilizing for different things, but he does have a full stick of butter right here. Could use it for the super to seal it. If there's a gap like that, Pork Laser got to be real careful. You leashed up with him, and it could be his win. Just one swing of the super, it'll be your end. Use the dust, wall break. What's next?
Hard knockdown, and immediately the spin forward. This is so rough. Has the super at the end. No, just goes for the red RC to confirm. And just like that, Nubenheimer with a swift 3-0 over Pork Laser. Turns out that Nubenheimer's a pretty good Guilty Gear Strive player. Who would have thought? Who would have thought?
Who would have thought the dude qualified for Arc Rivo? Showing out for the Nago players is kind of good. The dude, when it was his first offline major, stayed more than fine, got first place and qualified out there at Otaku. Who would have thought?
Yeah, absolutely nuts that we got to see that. And as you can see from the replay here, there were some good moments from Pork Laser, able to get this one round on the board with the ye old blicky. Shout outs to Maverick. And I mean, oh God, this situation was absolutely nuts. With super, up PRC, gets pulled in because of the tether. And that happened so fast. Right? Like, Pork Laser absolutely shook, as you see from the burst right there. It's just like, what the hell just happened?
What do I do?
What do I do?
Help! The great thing is, like, you see that Nubenheimer also managing his resources, not only with tension, right, but also managing his resources for his blood bar. He never busted. He stays solid with it. And again, we go back to the situation where he RCs, back throw, 6H OTG, Fukio's in, again, having that blood bar, not to the point where he's going to bust and kill himself, allows him to stay solid. And again, this is why Nubenheimer is so great. It's about that spacing game that you pointed out, and also that resource management that he is so smart about, that you have to have as a Nago player. They nerfed him in a way where if you get hit 2 bars and plus and you busting, you ain't lasting, all right? But for Nubenheimer, it doesn't happen too often for him, so good stuff for him to get that win, and he'll be moving on over Pork Laser. If you want to see more of that bike and bacon action sizzling, down loser side is where Pork Laser will be.
Yeah, and going to the losers in this bracket is nothing to be upset about. Like we said, every single one of these matches could be potentially a top 8 match, even a winner's finals match at a top 8, considering how well these players consistently play. And I believe the next match we have has the team kill. 2 incredibly consistent players, Jonathan Tene getting top 8 at Frosty Faustings and many other tournaments, CEO champion, versus Stealthy, just falling short, getting 9th this year, and raising the Among Us for the entire crowd to pop off. Very memorable. And one of these players is going to have to remember how to make a loser's run after this set. Both green, by the way. I wonder why the other choice is this consistent. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The mean green machines right here, and Jonathan Tene is definitely a machine.
Dog, that damn was not lean enough to seal the deal. Jonathan Tene doing a smart play right here, staying that mid-range to close-range game, jump and things like that, keeping nice and close and personal. And it's great because he's able to be so confident with his like normals, right? You don't typically see people so confident with these normals because, Eddie's going to get checked, but if the hits connect, you call up in the corner. What do you do now? You pray.
Absolutely die. There is no praying in this eat, pray, love equation right here, because Jonathan's eating good and Stealthy is not loving this situation. That was so bad. Like, you got one sentence, I got one sentence, and the first game was over. Guilty Gear Strive. That is what we are watching right now. Damn.
That's the gameplay, though. Don't let them get going the phone. Don't let them. I mean, that's Zato's play, right? Like, you gotta keep your pressure up. If you let off the gas and let them pass, that's your ass, all right? So you can't let that happen. And with Zato, Jonathan Tene, I mean, he's a Zato master and top 3 in the world. 6P round start, fantastic round start choice to already put Stealthy in the corner and the lack of the second defense of the likes of Axel. You're looking for like a 2K2D knockdown for a side switch.
No.
But he's taking the burst too.
Dude, he is burst baited twice. Jonathan is definitely... I mean, here's the thing. These players play together all the time, right? This is not going to be like, oh my god, the first time we run together in tournament, I got to keep it completely clean and consistent. It's like, no, I know your habits. I'm gonna bait your burst. I know when you're trying to escape, young man. And damn, already the eject button, good stuff from Stealthy awareness with the 50% tension. And even though you don't have the tension at this full screen space, you know, you do get to still apply that pressure. That's where Axel wants to be. And bro, Jonathan trying to find a way in.
Yeah, trying to check any Eddie if it comes out, but he's able to get the knockdown in that screen space, positioning. He's glistening. Oh, the winner, man. It's getting the command grab, the grip. One more hit will do it. One more good, solid counter. And it'll be it. Dash up with the throw, saw the FD bubble. There you go. Stealthy back in the game.
That is definitely one of Stealthy's strengths right there, the willingness to just pull up. And that's what you have to do. And I mean, Stealthy makes a mistake there, right? And Jonathan gets the hit. It's game over the other side. But Stealthy's risk reward is immense, and he will take those. He'll take those high variance plays, and I really like that about him.
Yeah, I feel like he's probably the most aggressive Axel player, and that definitely is something you have to be. But you have to switch up where you are at and feel comfortable anywhere on the screen. However, a call from the corner, maybe not the most comfortable place. Jump, D starter. He's in with the 2K. Into the Pierce, the applause. Oh my god.
Happy little reset right there. Wasn't able to get the super knockdown though, and now again at that full screen space, gotta be so careful. Double PRC, and the one who comes out on top there is J Nasty. One round apiece on the board.
I mean, it's looking like it might be a perfect. It may not be an actual perfect, but it's looking dang near perfect here from Jonathan today. Especially when he gets these good rounds started, and it's forcing something to make these big comebacks that it's hard for Axel to do so in the first place. Close slash. Look at this spacing game right here. Thought it was over. Dash up, gets the command grab, the grip to do it.
Yeah, first command grab of the set. Oh, it was incredibly risky too because there was no Eddie meter. Still locked down. Stealthy not a proud. With PRC command grab. Jesus Christ. And his burst safe? No. Oh, he went for another burst peak, bro.
He said, I got you.
Dude,
burst safe, don't worry about it. I'll just wait. Damn.
And he went up to each teller at the bank and said, put the burst in the bag and nobody gets hurt.
Put the burst in the bag. Put the burst in the bag.
You're gonna listen to me right now, and you're gonna put that burst in the bag, and nobody gets hurt. And then he.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me give you all the cash. Here, just the burst. Here's my health. Take it all. And now Stealthy's about to fall down to losers if he don't do something different. Jonathan Tene on game point. Let's see what he does differently.
Man, an immediate burst from Jonathan this time, and now Stealthy trying to get that screen position, pulled you right back in with the rents, and now again screen space. Jonathan has to run the obstacle course, and wow, caught the landing with throw. That is so hard to deal with. Absolutely nuts. Not getting the confirm off the PRC though, and now no resources for Stealthy. Might not need any of them. Oh no, not even a back throw incident. That was a forward throw incident.
Forward throw incident? Do something new out here in 2023. However, after he gets some space up in this place, Eddie off the deck. Stealthy. One more hit. He knows it. Oh, and he just goes for the sickle flash. I like that. You just go for that option because you see him submerging himself. You're going to get nice and close and personal. Stealthy stays off set point for a little bit longer.
Yeah, so smart to pull back and do that. I absolutely love the awareness from Stealthy, and that is a character specialist at their peak. They have the answers that we typically wouldn't be able to see, and that's what we need at this highest level. But now, it looks like a completely different game from the previous 2 games in this set. So now Stealthy has a semblance of control, and the reactions. These young men are swinging.
Swinging out here. Leapfrog puts himself in the corner. Does. Leapfrog again, close slash. Get the sequence into the super. We're going to get that Oki going and flowing. A lot of things you can do right here. You can go for that Pierce to get that push to the corner, and then, as per usual, not much Axel can really do. Goes in for the grip, the Leapfrog to do it. Set point here for Jonathan Tene.
Man, it sure does feel good to be back on the screen. It's not easy. It's not easy being green, but Jonathan and Stealthy sure figure it out. I love it. I love it. Thanks, Carmen. So good, but not being froggy here as we get back to the neutral. Stealthy on point to potentially fall to the losers bracket, and now has forced Jonathan into the corner. No burst, no meter. Has Eddie though, trying to find a way, and the frog comes out on top again. Corner to corner, coast to coast. Ooh, this is so scary. Trying to challenge out, and that was so good from Stealthy. Knew that it was no longer Jonathan's turn. That did so much damage. What the hell? That Axel bomber bomboed the hell out of him.
Thread the needle right there. Good stuff right from the side of Stealthy. And you have to press at some point. You can't let this character just run rough all over you the entire time in the corner, right? You just allowing them to build up bar, continue that pressure, loop it over and over again, and there's going to be gaps, especially if you watch that Eddie bar. And just like that, Stealthy's back in the game. You see him also challenging Eddie a lot more too. And now Jonathan Tene is a little bit less active in utilizing those buttons because Stealthy is more button Z with the heavy ones, 2H and stuff like that. Besides just utilizing anti-Eddie buttons, but now he's caught in the corner, 6P round start.
Yeah, now this is looking a lot better for Jonathan. We've gone back to layer 1 with that 6P on round start. And yeah, Stealthy definitely listened to Rough Rider's anthem, all right? He knows when to challenge. Okay, he is not afraid. He is not afraid to bust out. But right now, there is no busting out, only busting through the glass. Positive tension means unlimited pressure works. Population U, and now 1 round left. Jonathan Tene with a perfect. Is it going to be 14 golden letters? Is that what we're going to see right now? No chance.
Bro, not yet, not yet. It's so hard against Axel considering, he's going to get at least 1 hit with it, considering how these rounds have been going down. But again, Stealthy going for a lot of these lows, trying to clip Eddie before he comes out. There's the Piers. Eddie up the table. Not so stable. It's okay. There's a world of the one vision. Looking for that confirming the screen freeze, possibly. Can't with nothing. Oh, there it is. 2H counter hit.
Oh my god, this Bombo. Absolutely love that. Stealthy now in a one-touch situation. Jonathan, honestly, maybe sell the round a little bit, trying to use the meter to get anything done. And now, this has become 10 times harder. Yeah, you have to take a guess to get in. That's just, that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Bro, he's like, how does it feel? Have to make that comeback, bro. How does it feel when you have no help and you can't do nothing? You full screen. How does it feel? It's Stealthy again with these better round starts, and it's been helping him quite a bit. Look at this lead that he has. The challenge, the counter hit, back to square one. And Stealthy about to get this done and pull this back to game point for him, along with Jonathan Tene. Unless.
He wasn't trying to use that as an eject button, was trying to use it as a get in, and that's the thing about Stealthy too. These traditional tools that you'd see other players use. He wants to use it offensively and defensively, but now only one more opportunity, one more guess. He tried to go for the gold burst. Absolutely a great decision. I think that was the only way he was getting out of this because it holds the corner position, but not able to find it. Once Jonathan falls behind on the tension game and Stealthy creates that space, it's so hard for Zato to get in. And every single time that he's been cornering Stealthy has escaped with the eject button, has had the right read in neutral with his button presses, dealing with the 6Ps excellently and dealing with the flight from Jonathan. So love this turnaround, and this is what we would expect from these players playing all the time. It's gonna, it may be like you may say, oh, it's like a 5-5 or a 6-4. It'd be like, all right, well, the games are playing out like that. Oh, and no punish on the burst. No.
Fortunate. That's off the table. Defense off the table, but not offense. As a call for the corner. Baits out the burst. This is the worst. Wall break. No super. That's surprising, but he doesn't have the bar at the bottom. We'll go for that 2P, red RC follow-up. Jumpy. Oh, that's damn near victory. What can you really do if you're Stealthy? YRC, let me free, but for how long?
Ooh, and I mean, it might just be long enough. No burst either side. And again, here's the thing. You have to watch out. You have to look out for the PRC in neutral from Jonathan or any hit confirm with the red RC because there it is. Oh, man. Because of that tension disadvantage. And again, more little double 5D does not connect. Oh, no.
Just running out. Gets too much. He has to go on the offense, and he does the jump in. Gets it with your Stealthy. It's like when he chooses to put his foot on the gas. It's so different than other Axel players, and you're like not expecting it. But now he's on set point. Can he seal the deal right now?
Stealthy definitely the wild child of the zoners. And again, holding that exact same range. It's like, all right, Jonathan, you're the one who's going to have to challenge out of the corner. Finds that challenge. No, that was definitely a setup. I thought he was whipping the 5D right there, but the frog was... Nobody's got my back like my shadow, man.
Nobody has me. I know my shadow got me.
That's a Groundhog Day special. Oh, man, but we're seeing Groundhog Day because history is repeating itself. Command grab connects one more time.
Ooh. But it's okay. That 2K eliminating Eddie. If the table finally is back online, we'll get a chance to use it. PRC's in. Submerge side switch. Let me free with the YRC. Get that close slash. Would love to get that counter hit to find a finish.
Again, Jonathan's about to build the burst up once again. Could potentially go for a gold burst, but wants to hold on to that for the next round. But there might not be a next round. The backdash perfectly against the command grab full screen. Nice defense once again, and he goes with the gold burst exactly like I called now. 100% tension. You have to deal with one more mix-up afterwards, puddle, and now Mercy forward goes again, and that was it. The gold burst was the key, but now No burst on the side of Tene. Final game, final round. Maybe
Final
James Chancellor was the right tag for me at the beginning.
Already round start, fantastic from Jonathan Tene.
Oh, man.
No.
Oh, man, the frog is really connecting, done a lot of damage. This is pretty rough. Oh, rainwater into the extension. Bombos. It is looking good to be green today. Now 50% tension available both sides into the full extension. Down to Tene in a very terrible position. Not sure exactly what's going to happen. Now, one more touch to do it. Ranson explodes. I couldn't even see him. He disappeared after the explosion.
Oh! Can't even keep a serious face, but Stealthy stays solid, finds that final hit to do it. Too much to deal with in the neutral. Doesn't matter where he's on the screen. He is definitely hard to deal with. And you see him, he stomped Eddie like multiple times. He would dash up, 2K stomp Eddie. He would back away, 2P, kill Eddie. It didn't matter where he was on the screen those last couple of rounds. He would make sure Eddie was down, and that's why we see J Nasty losing to Stealthy. But yo, Stealthy brought that back ridiculously.
I mean, yeah, the 3-2 comeback is something we see a lot here at Series E because of the caliber of these players and how much they play together each other. The Series E region is going strong, so love that from Stealthy. Jonathan will have another opportunity to play it out in the losers bracket. And, I mean, his tweet earlier definitely spelled it out for all Zato players. When one of them, him or Pep, are in the bracket, one of them wins. When they're both in the bracket, they get cooked. So right now, we are staying according to the script. We're following the line. So shout outs to Jonathan for not changing the future and not blaming the beast. And Stealthy definitely was the beast today. So the prophecy continues. The world will not end. And yeah, we're not even close to the end of our matches today. That was just the first two, and we've already. I mean, we had one blowout and one nail biter. What are we gonna get next? A lukewarm? No, there's no Lukes here.
No. Wrong game.
Wrong game.
Don't let
Get him
Arxa
out of
see
here.
Don't let Arxa see that. But what we're gonna be seeing is Peppersplash versus Mike coming up on the deck. My boy Mike still on the soul, I believe.
Oh yeah.
And you know, it's weird because I saw Umi's her interview for the ARC Revo Finals, and she was like, "Yo, I still think that Soul might have some strengths that people just aren't aware of." And seeing Soul still pop up every so often, it's like if you're running Soul, the wild thing is they usually do work. Like the Soul players usually do a ton of work. We already have two Souls in the finals. Like that character must not be, you know, the worst character in the game. He's probably not the best, obviously. Maybe mid-lows, whatever. But in a game like this where everything's so explosive, it's great to see that Soul is still showing out. And let's see if Mike's got enough Soul to take down Peppersplash. We already talked about how good Zato is. Peppery, dog. One of those cats that's just like, I just feel like it works. It's going to work. That's just how he plays.
It is. Oh, God. Soul, I mean, I'm a Soul player, so I definitely can see the strengths. I'm not able to commit to it myself, and we're actually not even going to get to see that match. It's Red Ditto versus Ed Venture, and Ed is not on the Jacko for this matchup, immediately starting on the Anji. So Anji Bros stonks continue to rise, and yeah, like you said, I mean, think about it. Skill is OD, right? Skill is OD. Yeah. Qualified with the Soul. Also has secondary characters, so not just the Soul main, but then on the other side you have Mochi, right? Like my man's been playing Soul bad guy longer than we've held a controller. Actually, probably not. We're boomers.
Hold on, we're both pretty. We're kind of old. We're kind of old.
We're boomers, but he knows his way around the tyrant flame, man. All right, like he knows the flame of corruption. It's him for real.
You know, I think that Red Ditto starting to know their way around this matchup. We saw Ui Gui take down the likes of Umi, and I feel like people are starting to understand that maybe Algae isn't like top tier, but as with everything now, every character feels like they're a threat, especially if all the hits can catch this damage here. Adventure, and again, they've never really felt like they like the Jacko Ram match, and they want a character that can maybe not win, but at least fight this character, and the Gorilla Spin will help them get in. That's the victory. Close slash to seal it. Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, having the Anji is a great way to circumvent like dealing with Ram. Obviously, that 5S in neutral, if you're able to get the Fujin to spin right through, it feels pretty nice. And then it's RPS central. Still, Ram completely dominant. You make one mistake, you completely die. I'm actually not sure if the chat could confirm this for me. What are the guts values between Anji and Jacko, because I feel like that's an important part as well. That was the unseeable grab, by the way, guys. Definitely the new tech from Ram. She needs it, and you are done, the collector.
dusted and dead. Red Ditto with the first victory. Let's see if Adventure switches, because, you know, you mentioned the guts, though. I don't know what the exact values are, but I know that Anji has better guts than, gotta have better guts than,
than
Jacko. I mean, them Japanese guts right there. Yo, if you don't know, just, you know, watch the lore. However, you know, Adventure, again, has been looking for, like, an answer to this character. And even though I don't think Anji does, you know, he beats this character, he, as we point out, it does have options. However, Red Ditto looks like they've understood how to lab out this matchup, doesn't let the bar get built up, because that's where Anji really shines. You know, when he gets that bar built up, the mixes become absolutely real. His conversions get a lot more deadly. Real nasty. Jack goes 2 and Anji's 5. Thank you, chat.
Yeah,
Damn,
chat. Chat absolutely coming in clutch here. So I feel like that has to be a large proponent into choosing this matchup, because Jacko could just die into one bad interaction from Ram. And it's like, you know, I got a reversal on Anji. I can try to escape. This is good. But man, oh man, Ed's looking much stronger in this matchup right here. Also, I feel like Ram has a pretty good time dealing with the minions with their swords. So, like,
yeah, we've seen that a lot.
It's a crapshoot. It's a crapshoot. You're like, man, my setup character doesn't get to do anything. I got OTK. This sucks.
It does feel like, you know, you have, like, your win conditions easier to access to an Anji, like, on paper. Like, you don't have to set up shop. You just, you know, swing out these big boy limbs, and once you be able to do enough damage and get the pressure going to fall off the Fujin, it's looking fantastic. However, this is the reverse of the rebuttal here from Red Ditto with the wall break. Has many ways to play. Dash up, close slash is the way for that corner push. So the RC whips the throw. YRC, some space up in this place. Oh, no bar for that overhead to make it safe.
Went for the Hail Mary right there, and that's the thing. Ed overcommitting right there to the overhead. And that's a I know you know kind of situation, right? Because Red Ditto knows that the tension's not there, and Adventure goes for the swing. It's like, I'm not going to go for that. It's kind of like with Kai. I'm not going for Rost on Dipper. And nobody playing against Kai ever thinks that the Rost on Dipper's not coming, all right? Like, let's be real. So, still, good catch. Yeah, and then it happens, and you're like, wow, I really did win the beast.
Ooh. Hold on now. He's got bar at the bottom, Red RC. Close slash Co. Jump D follow too as well. Gets meaty with the butterfly, but Red Ditto's out of there with the flip. I like that option too as well. Finds the escape option. Close slash. What's the play right here? Nagiha, Red RC goes in for the throw. One more mixture, seal the deal. It does. And the fought with a butterfly effect to full effect. Red Ditto getting clipped with these meteor situations. And again, if you're able to set up shop with this character, if you're able to have bar, these mixes become deadly. When you have bar, it switches it up. Or if you get the knockdown too as well. It's hard because his buttons aren't the best, and Orland 2K, 2D, and stuff like that is difficult. But when you are able to set up these situations, they hurt. Nanji can dump out damage. 1-to-1 right now.
Yeah, really good adjustment from Adventure to get that second game up. Obviously, the butterfly coming in afterwards just gets the full connect. I love that little extra touch of damage. Just when you get killed by the butterfly, the LeVar Burton, that's what happened right there. The Reading Rainbow setup.
The Reading Rainbow setup.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what happened, bro. He hit him with the LeVar Burton, man. All right,
LeVar Burton.
Like that's the classic. If you have not watched Reading Rainbow, that's Anji was inspired. That's all I'm saying.
I would imagine 95% of the player base of Strive has not. These are Zoomers through and through.
Strong, absolutely. But now, lockdown in the corner. Adventure coming alive in this third game, absolutely locking down Red Ditto, and it's just not able to escape. It's my turn. It's my turn. Continues to go for the safe options off of Fujin, and here's the thing: Red Ditto finally found a way out. Jacko would have taken like 60% here, but now, oh my God, what the hell just happened? That was so much damage.
Bro, forget your guts. It's getting gory. Time to get that glory. Red Ditto about to put himself on game point, but bro, the damage of Moral Bato is insane.
God damn. All right, what? Ooh, yeah, big counter hit right there. Ed staying alive now. Oh, damn, I see Laprise. It's all right. Breaking the wall. Hard knockdown. This is going to be pretty difficult because now Ed gets free reign as long as you stagger enough to get that positive tension. And it's time to spin and win. Oh, man.
Surprise, I didn't see a 2K2D, Red RC. That's a victory. Hey, that's okay. Perfect on a ram. Uh-oh. Change the tier list right now, chat. Change the tier list right now. Is Anji better than Jacko? Is Anji top 5?
Dude, if Anji wins this game, I am not going to transition back to Yeso. I'm going to put in a petition to production to skip his segment because I don't want to hear what he has to say about Ramlethal Valentine. So Red Ditto, I need you to put it into overdrive right now. And I know it's the wrong game for OD, but we're going in for a super, and that's okay for me.
Ooh, one more touch, one more tap. Be over. Just like that. Wakes up with the parry.
Yeah.
Nice option. You knew it was going to be a jump in something. I like that.
That's the gory gorilla right there. All right, we were born to mash and beat our chest, and that is what we're doing right now because we're trying to beat the rest. Adventure locking him down in the corner. Red Ditto's got one more opportunity to guess, trying to escape, uses their own.
Fujin, brother, Fujin anti right there. You definitely an Anji player now, Red Ditto. Adventure. Red Ditto gotta be super careful. The bar's winding down. Too far for the 2D. Was able to get the finish. Gorilla spins in. Red RC. Bro, if this does enough damage, I'm done.
Oh my god.
2S.
The wall break.
The wall break. It's over.
Wow. The throw cancel into the PRC right there. It was able to get him to the wall. That's nuts. You had to cover your face because that was insane. Adventure with the confirm. Could have gone for a red RC confirm off of the throw, but PRC OS keeps you safe, especially in that one touch situation. And Ed with the confirm on deck, not just a Jacko one trick. And I mean, think about, I remember explicitly, Tong from Tampa Never Sleeps said this. I know, shout outs to your 3 funny letters in front of your name. That Adventure was going to win a major like this year. And I absolutely believe it. Adventure is nuts. The talent on this kid and how well he's been able to grow as a player has been inspiring to say the least. So love this so far from Ed. But Red Ditto, you know, better off Red. That's what we're trying to see moving on into the winner side of the bracket. Locked down forever, 100% tension. This is scary. Ugh, gross.
Ball break, Oki time we're going to dash up. Throw this time instead of the close slash. But this allows Adventure to play once again. Corner situation, jump B. Get that corner carry full and fast. Oh, the side switch into the super. Red Ditto ain't playing no games right now. In the super immediately doesn't want to have to avoid no weird burst situation because we already saw the gold burst come through from Adventure.
He gets the burst immediately to punish the conclusion. That has so many implications. And the trade combo? Come on, bro. Oh my god. Red Ditto's utilization of their tension has been immaculate this game. And now holding that perfect space.
Nice fadeaway. Man, this character, bro. Just how they keep you caught in the corner, how they jail you in, jump slashes and stuff like that. Whips the throw, RCs to stay solid. Adventure can still do this. You see all that bar at the bottom, Jake. This can still happen.
Yeah, it's so close, but the windshield wiper recovered in time. Ed not able to get a punish. You got to play perfect right here. Ed going corner to corner once again. One more guess. Let's see if we get that ball right. The raw Fujin.
Oh, Fujin again. Fujin again.
Dude, Red Ditto, you got to find out. You got to find a way to bust out. How are you going to challenge? Oh my god. One more guess. One more touch. Another throw. OTG doesn't do it. Super.
I got an answer. It's more about those Murder She Wrote. That's what my answer is.
Murder She Wrote. Murder She Wrote. Murder She Wrote. That's right. Murder She Wrote. Murder Bato.
We're about the Murder She Wrote right there.
That's
Yo,
crazy.
that's 2-2 right now. We told the people they're going to get some good games today, did we not? Did we not tell them?
Going to game 5 again, man. I mean, no better place to be right now. Red Ditto Adventure 2-2. What it do? Now, again, I'm liking the Anji pick from the beginning. Obviously, Adventure has put a ton of time into this. There are many Celestial Rams out there in the wild world, and
unfortunately,
able to control the wilds here in Lars Canyon. Trying to get it done. Adventure now staggering up once again, and consistently with those PRC OSs to keep yourself safe, but you have to represent the throw, and I love how he's utilizing his tension to keep yourself safe in these situations. Burst gone, Red Ditto.
Forward slash gets a counter hit. Trying to start the party, but immediately the burst here from Adventure. 2P counter hit. 2D gets a knockdown. Fujin cancels in. This is looking good. Overhead. After that, and now getting the red RC follow-up. The Ko. 2K Ko again. Let me get my win. Oh, and the wall break wasn't even necessary for the finish. Adventure now sitting on set point. Go to event hubs right now. Change the tier list because this character's looking a little cracked.
I need I'm gonna need an adult after Yeso. after Yeso's segment. I'm not looking forward to his Ram propaganda. I'm not looking forward to the Ram propaganda. Adventure, I love you, man, but I need a different result just for my sanity. And right now, playing out of this world, Adventure, one round away, one interaction away from taking down Red Ditto, but this is, yeah, you're dead. Yeah, goodbye. Next game, final round, James Chen in the building. That's crazy. Collector comes out. Nothing more to say about this round. First available, both sides. Wow, I can't believe one of these players is going to losers. That's crazy.
That's actually wild. But what's, Adventure haven't taken a lot of risk yet reward those with this character. It's been lessened a little bit, but, the risk factor for Anji is definitely at an all-time high. We've seen the gaps be countered. We see the 5K against the Nagiha play. That was going for free before. Now we see Red Ditto with these 5K punish the starter. And now we also see them caught up in the corner, the fadeaway, the jump K, and play with the fadeaway special once again. Gorilla spins in too far for the 2K. Oh, 5K. Oh. It's over.
Yeah.
No, wait, Japanese guns. Never mind. Not enough to be fine. That's a perfect Red Ditto's rebuttal is to simply get that perfect and say, hey, Ram's still good.
Yeah, man. Ram still got it. Shout outs to Adventure for fighting the good fight, but the tier list came out on top right there. And I mean, Ed pushed Red Ditto to the limit, and that's what you would expect at this level. And I mean, that's the character he prepared for this situation. So again, we'll have an opportunity to fight it out on losers side. Hopefully doesn't run into the Ram gauntlet. I'm actually curious to see exactly who they'd run into, because now we have a different Ram in the side of losers. Off stream, we actually had Marvello play Solstice, and that was a 3-0 victory. I don't know. That match is explosive either way, and I feel like Chip can really contend with all the normals that Ram wants to put out. But again, I would say it's a pretty normal result to see Ram move on in the bracket. So still wonderful performance from the side of Ed, and hopefully we get to see them play a little bit later.
Yeah. Oh. Jake. Well, he's adjusting himself. I'm going to go back to Marvello. Taking over Solstice, and we're going to have some more action coming up. We're still going to have Peppersplash, Mike, Safta coming up, Adventure. Red Ditto was just what happened recently, and then Bean versus Taco will also be on the deck too as well. So hopefully all of you are enjoying this great action. I'm curious to see what Aaron the Mack is going to pull out. He's a man of many characters. We've seen the Happy Chaos. We've seen the Leo. And I saw him post something about Zato. But what I'm going to post up right now is my boy Yeso. Actually, we're not going to post up Yeso just yet. We're going to post up some more matches. It looks like Jake is back.
Man, the internet, I blame the beast. That's what happened. Ram almost lost. Which is, I was going to say a different spot on the tier list. And, oh, no, you're not gone. Stop it. Get out of here. I can't believe this guy. Yeah, I'm too shocked. Can't move. That's crazy. Thanks, Alpha. But yeah, even more matches to enjoy here. I could hear Colo the entire time, so my Discord was connected. But VMix said other things. Could you not hear me at all? That's wild. I have been silenced. I can't believe this series. I am being sabotaged at this moment. We're trying to get the James Chen right below me again. That's what's going to happen. But no, again, even more great matches coming up. Who do we actually have coming up? Because I know we're not going to a break just yet. I mean, the internet almost decided it for us. But out of the matches we have, we got Bean Taco, Aaron Mack, Hotashi, and SQ and Days. Those are the three that we have remaining for round one. All bangers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I feel like Bean coming up with Taco is going to be the next match. And, going back to this Chip, like, I've played Chip for the past, 3 to 4 days. I've been in the lab. I played a few matches. Boy, is this character hard to maneuver, control. And like I said on Twitter, I feel like I'm dying to the most unoptimal combos. People are hitting me 3 times and I'm dead. Bro, you didn't even, they weren't even true combos. Why am I dying? So for Chip players to do what they're doing right now, I have a newfound respect for them because it is frustrating to play this character. You have a lot of tools. You have everything you need to win. It's just you have to play almost perfectly, because you don't have the health to be solid all the time.
I don't know, man. I think Marvel players are the best Chip players for the main fact that they're used to dying in one touch no matter what. So I think
and it's just whatever.
What my suggestion to you would be is to get ready to be a better Chip player. I need you to go pick up Magneto and practice some hyper grab loops, because I'm not allowed to pick Magneto. I get to pick Nova. I get to play Nova, so I'll practice.
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah. Magneto's our character. No.
every month of the year, Magneto's your character. That's right. I get Nova. That's what I get. But right now, hey, you don't have any problems if you don't ever get hit, and Bean is showing us why they're one of the best on the scene. Top 8 in Hero, second place in CEO Taku, and wins here at Series E as well. Like one of the best players in the world, absolutely nuts on the chip, and yeah, I was trying to make another Bean joke with the dip, but I can't. I'm dipping too far into the pool, and right now Taco in chat said me fighting the best player in the world of one of my characters' worst matchups.
Worst matchups?
Oh, that's...
I can see it. It's difficult because, like, you whip a BT, that character's in for free. That's an immediate whip punch. That's what Chip wants to do in the first place, is whip punch and start the party. And it's looking real hard. Look at that super, brother. It's not going to kill, but that's interaction will.
Dude, I feel like I'm watching the scene where it's Falcon trying to run against Captain America, all right? Chip is just zooming right past him, man. There's no way to keep up for poor Cold Lewis. He's like, come on, bro. I can't keep up to him on the track. Let me swing. Let me figure it out. And he's just saying, like, as he passes him, he's like, no.
Let me swing.
Let me swing, please.
But if you're Bean, you don't want that at all, because that's like a 2-hit interaction right there. You're going to fall. Like, that's it. It's over. So I like that from Bean. Keep just pressuring this character. Find the whip punishes. And Taco's right. Like, this is difficult. I don't even know if, like, 6P can interrupt, like, those nasty jump-ins, like dive kick and jump H that are just this delicious. Like, that jump H just gets real nasty. And these knockdowns just keep the pressure going and flowing.
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, too, about this character, it's like, it's not even about just taking the hit. Like, if you end up blocking 2 or 3 Behemoth Typhoons on Chip, you're already at 50% health. It's nuts. So Bean says, I'm never going to give you an opportunity. You're not going to get the challenge. And it's like, all right, cool. I'm going to hit you with Clone. I'm going to hit you with... That's 2 overheads back-to-back. One with tension, one without. And Bean is just running the offense right now. I'm sorry, Taco. I can see why you believe this is a bad matchup. This is looking long for mans. Shout out to the
It's looking difficult. And also with Bean, like, what I like that he does is he just alters what he does after the records. I know it's such a simple thing, but sometimes he'll go for the high to low. And obviously, if you guess wrong, look at what he gets off of that. Obviously, if Bean guesses wrong, he dies for it. But the continued amount of pressure with the jump H, with the Rekkas, no cancel right there off that low. What's the red RC, 6H, and the super immediately.
I think he's dead. Is he dead? Oh, it is enough. Yeah. Wow. That was a double perfect, by the way. That was a double perfect.
Taco, take a breather.
Taco, take a breather.
Go.
Dude, Taco's natural enemy. Taco's natural enemy is Bean. That's actually insane. I can't believe it. He is filling him up, man. Right now, he's the filling, and you can't be a good Taco without the Bean, apparently. And right now, Bean is doing it to him. That's a tostada. That's not a taco anymore because he is toast.
This is a tostada. Dang, he's a tostada. Yo, Taco. I'm not even sure really what Taco could do better, because right now Bean is playing. Just it feels like not even steps ahead, like fights ahead. The aerial approach is too difficult to deal with. The ground approach is like one good knockdown, and it's looped over and over again with that Rekka pressure start. It's either a high or low. And Bean will go for it even if he doesn't have bars. So that's even more you have to think about. Look at that, the 2D right there. I'm sorry, the second part of the Rekka. Now the jump D comes through as well. And that's been clipping preemptive buttons from the side of Taco.
Dude, I need Taco to tap into the Kekkei Genkai right now, all right? I need some Choji action. Power of the Butterfly that we saw earlier from Anji. Maybe we need some of that, because this is every single mix-up is working. This is disgusting. Not another perfect. No!
This ain't right.
Oh, man, get a body bag. Right. This is
5K starter.
Everything's working. Cola. Everything's working. Everything's working.
Bean got hit with Dark Rod once. He said never again. I'll never let another Gold Lewis get a win. Not again. Red RC over the overhead again. Alpha Blade. Close slash the mix side switch. IB. Hold on now. Taco, use the super. He's too far the distance. What are you swinging at, Taco, you demons?
Jesus Christ. He really just quadruple. 5 out of the 6 games were perfect, Cola. 5 out of the 6 games. He's fighting his demons. I don't think we saw a single behemoth typhoon. There wasn't a single one.
You
Oh
know,
man.
Taco, you definitely had the wrong side right here of the bracket, because you know that being fights the likes of Darkrai. It's the bean jokes that getting into me.
You know that bean.
It's the bean jokes.
You know that bean farts. That's what you're saying.
Well,
man.
he fights the likes of Darkrai all the time, and I'm sure that's been ridiculous. So I'm sure that's been on his mind, like, to not get clipped by that character. So, like,
I can't believe it. Cola broke himself. Didn't even need any assistant this time. I'm gonna have to talk to. I'm gonna have to talk to Darkrai about that. Be like, did Bean fart on you? Cola was talking something crazy on Series.
What do y'all do out there in locals? Dang,
that's nuts.
Gold whispers are different.
That's the gamer. That is the smell of the game. Apparently, is what we're looking at. But exactly. Ugh. And we'll have another opportunity to see Taco fight it out in the loser's side. Nothing to be upset about, playing against one of the best chips in the entire world. I would have liked to see buttons be pressed. That's all. In response. And again, I know that's an incredibly hard matchup, but to not see a single behemoth typhoon, I mean, I'll have to watch it back, but I don't think I saw a single behemoth typhoon the entire time. But someone who I have seen, and I've been waiting to talk to this entire time because Ram is top tier, is Mr. Yeso on the desk. So please talk to us, my good friend.
Just repping the top tier characters for you, Jake Ryan. All right, S tier. Ram, you love to see it. You don't necessarily love to see, though it is impressive, and Bean is a very, very talented player, and that is only on further display week in and week out here at Series E. I don't know that you love to see that many perfects in a row. I am feeling for Taco. I can't say that I've been there, because I learned very quickly that is how my Guilty Gear experience would have been on a day-to-day basis, but I think I can empathize at the very least. And I'm rooting for Taco to make something happen on the loser side of the bracket, make a run down there, make some noise, maybe earn yourself a shot at revenge up against Bean later. Let's look, though, at how we got here, the first few matches we've seen here in Winners Round 1, and set the stage for what's coming in Winners Round 2, as well as we'll take a quick look at maybe some of these early loser side matchups. Of course, Nubenheimer right off the top, taking the early 3-0 against Pork Laser. Yeah, I mean, we come back to this week in and week out. Pretty much every single week, Nubenheimer is going to be first or second seed, depending on, maybe a couple of recent results. Whether Umisho is here or not changes that dynamic a little bit, but Nubenheimer is always going to have these matchups that they are heavily favored in, and of course that comes with not only the seeding, but just the fact that Nubenheimer continues to be on an absolute tear and really is setting themselves apart as one of the best players in North America, bar none. The 9 Moons rankings came out, of course, Nubenheimer right up there with some of the most talented players in North America, and rightfully so, and keeps that rolling here today. Jonathan Tene, only a few weeks out from having won Series E here, just again a few weeks ago, and for the first time that we'd seen, I believe, since Season 1, our Season 1 champion here in the Series E. Tight set there with Stealthy, and Stealthy now with a few very impressive early round wins over the last few weeks. It's never easy to beat Jonathan, and of course we've talked at length about the tough spot that Axel is in, but getting a W against Jonathan is always going to feel good. Going to be a very tough set up against Nubenheimer. No easy games there, but Stealthy with the round 1 win under his belt. We'll see what the young gun can do there up against Nubenheimer. Few other sets we've got here. Adventure and Red Ditto going the distance. Full 5 games there, but Red Ditto takes the win in the matchup between the Series E representatives. Of course, we already talked about Bean, and another one here, Marvello and Solstice. Good to see Solstice back in the bracket. I remember at the end of last season, Solstice was felt like a little, I'll say disenchanted is maybe the word, with their experience in Guilty Gear Strive and competing, but it's awesome that Solstice has been back, has been grinding, has been competing. I think we've seen them 3 or 4 times this season here in Series E alone, and Solstice just continues to show that they are very talented. And of course, you know, look, when you're playing in a bracket like this, you're going to run into roadblocks frequently. It is just how it works out when these brackets are as stacked as they are on a week-to-week basis. But it's awesome to see Solstice coming back, still competing, still showing up strong. Is going to sting a little bit with that 0-3 loss against Marvello, but just keep an eye out on the S-tier RAM there, down in the loser side of the bracket. Solstice can certainly make some things happen down there. No word yet on our losers matchups that are set so far. Actually, the only one being Pork Laser up against Jonathan Tene. Don't have a result for that one yet, but next time I come through, I think I'll have some results for you on that side of the bracket. In the meantime, Cola and Jake are ready to go. They're ready to jump into more matches, wrap up winners round 1 here, and jump into winners quarterfinals. Let's head over to them.
Nice shirt, Yeso, and even nicer transition as we get into our next set of matches for these players here in Series E Guilty Gear Season 3. Ooh, and now we've got even more players that are trying to get through, because the matches we have remaining in round 1 are Pepperysplash versus Mike Saftig, Aaron Mack versus Hotashi, and SQ versus Days. It's going to be a blast and a half as we go through every single one of those character matchups. I'm not sure who we have starting first, but which one are you looking most forward to?
Well, Aaron Mack and Peppersplash, they played off screen. I really want to see that Soul, bro. I like seeing Soul in this new season. I know Soul players are down that character, and well, Mike Saftig is down losers, but he'll have a chance to come back if he defeats Adventure. That's going to be a tall order. But the one I'm looking forward to the most is Aaron Mack versus Hotashi. And we've seen Aaron Mack rise very high in the Strive scene off that Frosty win, bro. You know, being able to play a very high execution character in a Gorilla, I feel like that rounds out a lot of matchups very well. He's had a Happy Chaos in the Leo, and he's such a very smart player. To be able to play Happy Chaos after, I think it was after Evo, and be at this strength is no small feat. Very big execution character, and his style is definitely different. And he made top 8, I think it was top 3, I believe,
he got third.
He
got
Frosty.
third.
Yeah, so.
getting that third place at Frosty, only falling to Latif, and then the likes of Tempest was absolutely amazing, and got to that point where he was up 2-0, I believe, against Latif, or it was 2-1, and Latif with that, I mean, when you go to that stage and you're fighting against a fighting game legend, somebody who's gotten second place at Evo, it's hard, especially with the composure that he has, and you could see the blood in the water when they got to the final game. Latif was... he was the shark, all right? He became the Amorphous is what happened. And, you know, fell short to another Leo player. So love to see that. And yeah, I mean, Aaron versus Hotashi. That's we got to see super high level Leo versus Nago at Frosty as well, with the form of Nubenheimer, and obviously Hotashi was there as well. But Hotashi has been playing the Bridget, so I'm interested to see which character we're going to be seeing there. I know a lot of players have been switching over to the Bridget, Super Noon included as well, previously on Ram. So I'm loving the changes. The character is bonkers. Diaphone got top 8 with that character, sadly not in the bracket today. So it could go anywhere. I haven't gotten to see a lot of Leo versus the likes of Bridget, and we're going to see if that's what we're getting on screen right now. And it is not. We're getting Chaos versus Bridget.
You know what's wild is that a lot of people are saying like that possibly Bridget may be a counter to Happy Chaos. I don't know if that's, you know, full, but being able to throw out the yo-yo a lot quicker and start that pressure and put him in this, you know, horrible corner position and start glistening. This may be the way to beat Happy Chaos, dog. This may be, you know, some of the Japanese players were saying that. Leffen was saying that Bridget does very well. It's his character. So it may be a good counter pick, you know, to be able to have that mobility that keeps up with this character.
Exactly.
It disallows the shots of the Glock unless they get the curse on.
Yep.
See?
And that's it.
Just like that.
You took the words right out of my mouth, brother. That's exactly what I was about to say. The fact that you quite literally roll up. And if I'm not, even, that was cursed, too. What you saw, like cursed interaction, no. Bridget was cursed in that interaction and went right past the bullet. Moved too quickly for the guns, all right? This is some Matrix level action right here, the roller derby. This is nuts.
Oh, no! Where's on the table the damage to the deck too as well. There's the Mack, the DP, just like that. Reverse situation, but that's minus. And be a 2P match and gets a punish. It's fantastic. RC trying to get in. Has no more bullets. Trying to put hands on the man. That is Hotashi. 6B. Reload. Reload.
Give me all my bullets right back. Deus Ex Machina. Deus Ex Machina. Or
yeah.
Laser in the loser side. Now, trying to fight it out. Hotashi, yep, tried to roll by, but this time the bullet does connect. What are you going to do? Shoot me? Says the woman who was shot. That's what happened. That's what happened. She tried to roll up.
You see the early curse coming from the side of Aaron too as well. Offensive burst. Caught up in the corner. Stay here a while. Skates on in. Here's Hotashi. But he's been doing well to be able to get some mix-ups and orb situations out. 5K. That's something you're gonna do against the yo-yo play. If they send it out, interrupt it immediately, forward dash, back dash, do whatever to not be caught in that block stun.
Absolutely. Ooh, what a good BRC forward to catch the slide right there. This is, man, this is, I don't know. I mean, when you're in the corner, she does have one of the worst DPs in the game. I'm not gonna lie. It's terrible. So still a rough situation on defense, and now one more guess to see who gets this first game. And the gold burst, I mean, yeah.
What else he gonna do? What else he gonna do? That's Happy Chaos. He just puts you in some situations where it's just like, hey, whatever you do, it don't matter. You're just done.
I mean, that is a way to EX die. You spend your burst to just explode. So that is EX death right there.
EX death.
Dude, that's what you do. You got to spend the resource to lose. That's EX dying. But right now, you know, dying to get further in this bracket. Aaron the Mack, feeling good. First game going his way. I mean, it did look great for Hotashi with those answers, dealing with the bullets excellently, and Aaron changed the pace now.
Now Hotashi with some fadeaways, doing something different with the rolls. Not just always committing to the forward roll. Now you see him backing up a bit, trying to find some aerial approach to as well. Skates on in, tries to find the corner pressure. The does. Red RC. Burst. You're too high to fly. Come down.
And now, I mean, yeah, not being able to get anything off that burst. You might not even have burst for the next round unless Aaron extends this round as far as possible. May potentially get a dub here too. Has 50% tension, but we are sliding. Supersonic.
I think you can throw that like on block immediately. That's like an easy punish, I believe. But 6H hasn't caught him in the corner. The YRC, the wait and bait, easy bait oven. Hotashi eating him up in the corner.
I don't know.
Finally getting some rounds on the board.
I was more a fan of the easy bake ice cream machine, you know. Put in the ice, and it never really worked, but
yeah. It's always nasty too. It always tastes weird.
Yeah, but nothing weird about this one. Oh man, run cancels. I can't believe I'm watching El Fuerte in 2023, but in Chaos form with guns. Dude, he just did double run cancel. That's nuts.
Well, it's backdash. That was a good backdash read right there. They have the curse. Stays away from the worst. When you don't have the curse on you, again, harder to push this character, but the curse is on. And so are the shots off the clock. Look at that corner carry. Oh, like a drill video right here. Backdash? No, that's that ass.
And that was perfect too. Didn't get the wall break in that situation, and Aaron was like, yep, give me a little bit more. Gets the reset on the damage. Just like that, one round away from a 2-0 lead. Aaron feeling good. Oh, and you know what? I love Bridges' normals that she has here. Yes, they have hitboxes. Yes, they're not as strong as Ram's swords, but they can get the job done.
Oh yeah, good counter hit. That's a knockdown into you start your win condition, which is a continuous loop of pressure. But the approach right here from Aaron the Mack is going right into super. I got a Glock in my roll. Get that wall break. Won't wait for that pressure. I'm wondering if he's going to go for the curse immediately, because again, that's how you do to get the win. Or he's going to go for the heavy shot actually, and the side switch with the roll. Unleash the beast. Good.
This is going to be incredibly close. Yeah, not close enough to the wall to kill, and the extra little shot didn't do it. But now it is the cat and mouse game of FD or approach, and Aaron stopped the approach immediately. 2-0 lead right there. And it's been so difficult because there were those shining moments where Hotashi's able to get in, but Happy Chaos gets so much more out of each hit. And every time the wall is broken, if it's not a super wall break, Happy Chaos, it's advantageous there. And that's how Aaron has really been able to come out on top. And you know what? At least I'm happy Aaron is supporting Bridget trans rights. So good stuff right there. Shout outs to Aaron.
Baby. We said, wow, right. Let's go.
That's right, man. That's right. You got to support the cause. Everybody deserves to live their life and live their bliss, and that's what we're seeing right here. Because Aaron is in full, complete bliss as he is blasting Hotashi.
Bro, with the curse, the shots don't miss. Look at that interruption against the yo-yo. That's your win condition. Let me get in so I can win. Come on. The shots to the clock. Oh my God, he's a fool with this tool. Aaron the Mack about to put it to a wrap. It's a set point right here. Aaron the Mack with this character, and again, very new to Happy Chaos compared to other Happy Chaos players that are at this high level.
Man, yeah, and Aaron is always good to watch. This kid is a talent in any game he picks up, and that's what I'm loving. All right, people talked about the narrative of, oh yeah, these players from the new age games, hence Dragon Ball, aren't going to be able to do anything in other games. And Aaron's first game was Dragon Ball, and he is top 8ing majors in Guilty Gear Strive, some of the hardest brackets that have existed. Wow, what a back throw, but I mean, the guts is now going down, but it's right back up, baby. You got to be able to escape even harder. Big counter hit, but no, the drop. You cannot have that happen.
But has him in the corner. This is when it's going to get real nasty. Doesn't have a lot of bar to go for the strike throw mix up. You do have the command grab. Careful, the air throw was right there. The red RC. Finish it. Yes, sir. The super, the ceiling to make sure the job is done. And finally, that's one round staving off them set points is Hotashi. For how long?
Call Teddy getting sweaty. That's what we're seeing right here. When your back's against the wall, you got to make sure to pull out all the tricks, get that damage out. And now Hotashi, like, oh wow, I don't know. There's sometimes I see this character and I'm like, I have no idea where she's going. And Aaron also in that same position right now, too, getting opened up.
Do you need to know when you have the shots of the Glock that just home in? But he has to be able to have that concentration, obviously that curse situation to make sure the shots actually hit. He's caught up in the corner. What's the reversal? I mean, we look at how when he plays, they're able to get these reversal situations so perfectly with like 2S and stuff like that. But Hotashi about to put Aaron the Mack to rest. The side switch with the throw. You're not plus on whiff on here in this game.
Nope.
Not here.
And that was rough. I mean, Aaron just did not have the spacing correctly. Hotashi, I don't think they meant to jump in the corner like that, which, is expected, but happy accidents and happy rewards right there. 2-1 on the board. Are we going to another game 5? Is that what's happening right now?
Yeah, I
Series
hope so.
E, are you trying to milk as much as you can out of Jake Cola? Is that what's happening right now? Saint Ryan, Saint Ryan, is that what you're trying to get right?
Well, that sounds like the government. That's my government too. I gotta stop. Oh,
Yeah.
I just doxed myself.
No, it's not. That's wild. That's what my tagline, dude. Never trust a man with 2 first names. Jake Ryan, nice to meet you.
Dangerous. Hotashi has him caught up in the corner. Yeah, you gotta watch out. I know like that anti is kind of wonky, but like look at how Aaron the Mack has been like dashing out of the corner, air dashing out of the corner, get the side switch with the curse to come through the worst, and you see that gun whip, letting it rip, and that's plus. And this is going to hurt. It won't kill, but the next interaction will. It is a full stock of bar from tension coming up, and the bullets too.
Yeah, the heavy shot to start off doesn't go for the curse right there, but Hotashi finding a way out, and again, oh, big counter hit. I wonder what Aaron pressed.
I'm not sure. No 2S right there, just a 2P. Reversal mash. BRC gets it on the ground in the back throw. Aaron the Mack on set point.
Once again, getting to that set point. Hotashi fighting back, though. And I mean, oh God, it's so hard to get to this level with another character. And the fact that Hotashi can fight against Aaron at this pace, very impressive.
Yeah, it's only been like a month, right? Like, I feel like it's only been like a month that I've seen Hotashi really put time in this character. In this stack bracket, Aaron the Mack with the sides with the roll.
That combo looked accidentally sick.
Accidentally sick. Uh-oh, 6B, corner carry. Yeah, hard shot, trying to get that follow-up, wasn't able to do so. But still, Aaron the Mack looking fantastic. Only 1 bullet in the chamber, but that's all it needs to make Hotashi slumber, and that will seal with the follow-up, the 2D. Aaron the Mack with a 3-1 over Hotashi.
Yeah, and Hotashi was able to get a little bit of momentum back in that set, able to not go out 3-0. But at the end of the day, Aaron was prepared for the Bridget matchup, was able to fight it out, and came out on top is what we'd expect from Happy Chaos, one of the best characters in the game, top 3, as I said before. And I mean, Aaron has had a lot of a good experience with Bridget. I'm obviously playing in the Guilty Gear Tribe Discord with all the other players, but then we have another player from NorCal. His name's Hayden. He is a Bridget extraordinaire, and his big thing is he has all the tech, and he is telling everybody as we were watching Frosty, he's like, "That's not real. That's not real. That's not real. Why'd you get by that? That's not real." So having that kind of player in your back pocket, or a character specialist that you can train with and talk with, I think is utmost important. So good stuff to Aaron for doing their homework, and Hotashi's gonna have to go back to the drawing board on the losers side. Also on the loser side, a couple of updates. We will not be seeing Mike Saftig because it was a 3-0 from Ed Venture. Jonathan Tene has eliminated Pork Laser, who put up one hell of a fight, 3-2.
Ooh,
so
3-2.
Yeah, so Jonathan moving on. Taco and Solstice are still waiting for their opponents. as we wait to get into the next winners match that we have here, which is going to be SQ versus Daze. Haven't been able to get to see Daze play a lot recently. Obviously known for the Geo before, one of the Geos that remained playing the character, him, Breaker Dave, obviously Ty, who's qualified for the Arc Rebel World Tour, playing the character. I want to see if we got even more Geo, because that is fundamentals the character. It's how I would describe her, yeah. The mids dispenser.
And she's good. I think she's good. Well, first of all, I'm glad that Daze is back. I don't know what brought him back, but I'm glad that he is back. I feel like he took a break, and so he's kind of done with the game, but he's back and has done a lot of work. We saw him at TNS, you know, top spot out there too as well. So he's back and dealing with some business. But I'm wondering what brought him back. Either way, Geo is a fantastic character that gets slept on too much, and I think it's because she doesn't have the same sort of mix that the other characters have, or nasty strengths that are really standing out. She's just a very good all-around character that is enhanced when she's got bar. You know, I feel like there's things to explore with this character that we haven't seen. Ty will show us, and possibly Daze.
Yeah, and there's only a few days left until we're able to see that. So, you know, eyes peeled, eagerly awaiting, and SQ is eagerly awaiting an opportunity to escape this corner. And Daze, oh no, that's the best way to escape.
Up in the corner, close slash, FD for some face up in this place, but all that allows is a far slash starter. Sends out the sword and sends out more. The super won't kill, but there's a lot of things you can do here. Bar built up and up, you can do like jump D for the side switch. Just go for the close slash. RC, try to be out the burst, but a little weird interaction right there.
Oh, and Daze has to make every opportunity count here. And just like that, any trade would have gone in the likes of SQ. You can RC to keep that pressure going. Just needed to find the hit, whether it was on hit or on block. SQ was about to cook, and that's exactly what we saw.
5K starter off that counter hit. Then when she gets off the 6H corner carry conversion in the windshield wipers, wiping off Dice K's vision. Backs away from the far slash. Look at Daze just being so pensive in the neutral. Looking for a whip punish. 2D. Wasn't really a whip punish. It was a wish punish. Down with that close slash counter hit.
I mean, wishing upon a star right now is definitely what Daze is trying to do to even up this score. Huge damage. Can't even see. I gotta move my camera. I couldn't see how much red health was getting burned. DRC to keep himself safe. That was so smart from SQ. Oh, and there's no burst. Oh, another positive tension situation. This is so hard.
Burst is back. All this bar at the bottom too for Daze. You can make the comeback. The return over C could come through. Look at this enhanced character with that bar. Getting that push, the YRC, the push back. Yo, the dash up throw from SQ, you could have died. You could have died, SQ.
SQ had no fear. The pull up. All right. Sometimes when the drill sergeant says you got to do it, you got to do it. You got to put up or shut up. And right there, that was a well executed pull up. Gets the game. SQ, not a slouch at all. This character is pretty good, and SQ consistently pretty good as well. I can't remember the exact placing that it had at Frosty, but they made it deep into the bracket as well. So offline results are getting there too. It was that bracket was a bloodbath.
A demon bracket.
That bracket was like, I say, oh yeah, Series E is hard, and then you look at like, oh yeah, who's your like top 248 round opponent? You're like, I gotta fight Jonathan Tene, and it's like, what do you?
I gotta fight him with me.
I'm like, what do you mean, man? Like, what? That's where you have to fight? It's like, yeah, if I lose, I fight Lost Soul, and it's like, what the hell, bro? That's insane.
I mean, SQ's been forced to the fires out here, you know what I'm saying? She won the last one.
Yeah.
I think she won TNS also. She's been kind of on a streak right now. She's about to be handed defeat to Daze. This might be a streak in terms of a 3-0. Daze got to do something different.
Yeah, turning Daze into a streak, because this is looking bad, man. This is you looking like a stain at this point. Bad puddle on the ground. Oh no! Not like this.
Oh, air right there. Listen, why are they meeting it? It's an invitational. You take the top 16 players in the U.S., you make them fight. They're gonna meet up. Like round one. What do you mean? What is going on?
Yeah,
Chat. Watch the action.
Like the other round,
you will get some good stuff on the way through.
Yeah, the round one matches are always disastrous here for Series Z. It's just incredibly stacked. Any match you get for first round is going to be nuts, and that's what we're seeing right here. Daze still having an opportunity to fight back. No burst, but no kill either, because the tension wasn't there, and now SQ gets another chance. You press 5S and I'll start your teams. Love it. Oh my god,
6P?
6P! No,
Yo, from the back door, that was fantastic.
and you're dead.
And you're definitely dead with a sword explosion. That's the one, the close slash to seal it. God dang. Oh, seal, yeah. See, yeah, you get me. It's so stacked because, like, you jump in, you say, I'm going to play in Series E. Oh, I just have to fight all these giants, these killers, these absolute ridiculous, competitors out here off the grip. And as we said before, if you go 0-2 out here, that's still an accomplishment. You fight the best of the best in the U.S. out here. And right now, SQ looking like one of the best in the U.S., absolutely free, as Daze has not found an answer to this neutral. And even some of these decisions, she's like a tech queen, but she also has that aggression behind her playstyle that makes her so difficult to deal with.
Yeah, and that's what you love about SQ, right? You have to have all those parts, like managing the risk reward, understanding when to use which tech, and that's what we see from her consistently with these tournament placings. And Daze, being out of it for a while, it's SQ didn't stop. Like, that's the thing. SQ was still cooking, all right? That roux is delicious. Oh, no.
Ooh. The super to get some distance, that was nasty. And I love that. Finding the way through the gap, but just like that, Daze in with the 5H starter does. Close slash 5H into the super. Wall break and then some. That's enough to send to the next dimension right there with the super to seal it. Daze back in the game too. He's starting to remember. He's starting to recall. He's like, wait a minute. If I get these dash cancels and I don't get whip punished, I can stay solid in 2D. I can see what the dog is doing. But right now, what Daze is doing to get caught in the corner, you gotta be real careful.
And I think it was an intentional reset right there. SQ wanted to get the wall break afterwards, maybe for the super. So I love that awareness, but now we're back to neutral, and Daze is the one who has to fight back. Daze is the one who has to find the opportunity, and finally does with the kicks. The cans.
Oh, it's the interruption. That's a good benefit right there for SQ to keep him in the corner, but Daze still gets out. Until.
Oh no, the drop right there, definitely an opportunity. Now Daze has a chance. One touch. Any jab, anything kills. The throw whip and the burst comes out from SQ. Perfect opportunity, and just like that, the FD right after the RC. Loving that set point. SQ.
Technical, even on her stream, she said she's, I guess, one of the most aggressive Rams. I definitely see it, but I feel like it's more like she catches the momentum that she has off these situations better than other Ram players and more consistently. She's the most aggressive, maybe not. But now Daze get mad aggressive with the doggy arrow, finding a way to get in an on-hit dust situation. They get the wall break, the tension built up. That'll definitely help. It buff up the character too as well. We see you get 50% tension. You definitely get that power up for the character. And now built up to 100%. We'll see what Daze does with it.
Stuck in a Daze now because in the corner you got one more guess and take out of the corner because you didn't want the wall break there. Again, the pull up and the change up between going for the pull up throw and now going for the pull up low. The 2K does the job, and you know what? Slay, girl, slay. Because Daze is done for. 3-0 from SQ. And that's, you know what? Keep it consistent, girl. That's what we like to see. That was rough. That was rough for Daze.
Yeah, that was a little difficult to do. When you fight someone that has been grinding months after months, has not left the game, has not taken a break. I mean, if it's been a break, it's been minimal with her. And also, hot off these wins, it's hard to even fight someone and that sort of like empowerment, And the way the SQ is, I feel like she's always been on the cusp of getting these big victories at these big tournaments. It's just a matter of time, and now the time is literally the past couple of weeks, and she puts Daze down in defeat. That is Daze and the losers 3-0 dominantly. But Daze can come back and shake off that rust and show us something with that Geo. But we've seen some more Ram to the winner's side right now.
Oh man. What's our next Ram match that we're gonna?
Not for a while. But,
I was gonna say, I'm like, damn, you're gonna make Red Ditto just run it back. That is nuts.
Immediately,
play your next opponent. Pepperysplash, Melanin Splash.
Melanin.
Duel 1.
Dude, I'm sorry.
What Melanin? Speaking of Melanin, got a lot on the screen right here on the side of Nubenheimer's character. Maybe not Nubenheimer, but let's see what happens. This is one of those matchups that got, I feel like, more stable for Axel, because on paper Axel definitely wins it, but it definitely got more stable with this character because if the blood bar is boosted up, you get to do a lot more damage. But Nubenheimer is a man with a plan. He finds his way in with the auto zone projectile clone. I say auto zone because it's easy to zone with that. You just throw it out and it does everything. Look at that. We're in. We don't need to worry about spacing.
Ooh, and the wake up super. I love it from Stealthy. My man will bust out when he is when it's ill advised. He's like, I got 50% tension in a dream, man. And, you know, sweet dreams, all right? This is the boogeyman right here, Nubenheimer.
Into the super, the wave check, take off the duel. The waves are clear out here. Nubenheimer with the first one, and again, all it takes is like to get in that mid-range and threaten with that clone. There's the air there right there. 2K2D knockdown, 2H, rinse and explosion, and lock him down up in the corner. But again, all it takes is that one good like 5H far slash or clone to just start the party.
God. Oh, now lockdown again. No, this is just full screen neutral. And again, Nubenheimer playing it slow. And I love that about Nubenheimer. The willingness to just change up the pace from full throttle to 0. Like, we're not doing anything. And that's what we're seeing right now. And it also has to do with managing the blood. And now Stealthy knows it's like, okay, no more specials. You're at over 2 bars. You are not allowed to press unless you get some of these sword slashes.
Which he is doing so right there. Talked about that. He sneaks it in. Dimming down the blood bar as much as possible. 5H again. Tries to buddy spin in, but preemptively we get that 2H in the side switch here. Stealthy trying to get an anti-air right there with a jump in. 2H, he's got the bar at the bottom. What if he can use it for, well, he doesn't use it for escape option. He'll use it for the red RC corner carry.
Wow, great call in the fight. But it doesn't matter. Burst comes out at the perfect moment and the bust. He actually knew Stealthy as soon as he saw the burst and the special was used. He's like, all right, this is checkmate. And the kid's pretty good at the online chess right here.
It's that movement. We talked about how he positions himself everywhere on the screen continuously. It's so hard to lock him down. Forcing Nubenheimer to have to take these risks with Fukio, Beyblade in, and things like that. But, yo, let's begin this damage session. Look at all that red. Stealthy is almost dead. Like one good, or 2 good counter hit sequences, you will die. You'll actually die.
Yeah, and that's what's so hard. Like, oh god. Being in this situation for Stealthy, it always feels like Stealthy is fighting out from like a pit, and that's not where you want to be.
Oh, 5H interruption gets a 2H. And you see, he built with that blood bar just for that express purpose. That 2H has been giving him so much trouble. So get that blood bar all boosted up. It's a risk. We talked about how you melt like paper if you get hit now. But that 5H coming through in the clutch gets a 2H of Axel. Oh, man, I see you, Nubenheimer.
That was disgusting. The fact that the trade combo is so heavily in favor of Nubenheimer. It's like, man, why are you fighting back, Stealthy, with the Brit? All right, you're getting sliced up, okay?
With the Brit.
Why are you fighting back? You're British. You're not supposed to press buttons in neutral against this guy. You're strong.
You need a bottle of water.
A bottle of water.
Let me stop. They're gonna make this right on Twit longer. My bad.
F-word was surprised that my accent was pretty good.
He said that about mine too.
Yeah,
so he might be. Yeah, I don't know.
Pretty
I don't know
good.
if that means it's good though.
Pretty good. And it's like when the Japanese say Nihongo Jozu. Is all what's going on? We're getting patronized. Oh no, no patronage here. All right, he's just trying to get straight out of the corner store. He said, "I don't want it anymore, man. Get me out of here."
I'll put it back. I'll put it back. I can't pay for this.
I'll use my 50% tension, 50% off the corner. Let me out. Let me out. I don't want this real estate. It's free real estate.
Oh, gets in with the clone again situation. Ends the Rekka series. Far slash. Wasn't able to get 2K2D. Stealthy does. Burst. But anybody's game 2H. Yeah, the blood bar was boosted, but Stealthy faster on the draw to make a fall to 2H. And Stealthy coming back. It might be another grindy session right here. The sweats are out.
Man, I mean, it's definitely, I mean, the school bell has rang, all right? Stealthy has full, unadulterated violence to deliver on Guilty Gear, and that is so much damage. I think that was an intentional reset with a frame kill there, so Stealthy could go ahead and get the wall break afterwards. Knew he wasn't going to kill, and that's exact. No, brother.
He's a big boy. I think if the blood bar was boosted up, if it was just like one more, he might have got that kill. Possibly. Midnight snack from Count Black. Wakes up with the super, but there's enough bar to FD. Yes, sir. We find an easy push. He does it. It's a Beyblade in. Just get a bite again. It was a bait the whole time. You're not fine.
Oh, no. Gone in an instant. Absolutely demolished.
He was just here, Jake. He was just here with us.
I feel like it's like when you get turned to dust. All right, Nago snapped his fingers, man. That's what happened. He's gone. I don't want to go.
It can happen to anyone.
I don't want to go. Help me. Help.
It can happen to you, Chad.
Pretty dusty, isn't it? He just died. Pretty dusty, isn't it?
Who would have backdashed your Stealthy? You backdash your Beyblades? you can tell it's a young player right there because they don't fear for their life. Backdash and blade blades, you absolutely nasty. But look at where it leads him. The side switch off the command grab, has him caught up in the corner, jump H against 6 situation. Nubenheimer with a fantastic Abare.
And that was 100% tension, too, to work with. Still has the 50%. Do you potentially see a YRC to try to escape? There it is. God. Oh, I watch a lot of Guilty Gear. That's crazy. Locked down once again. 2 bars of blood. We are partying. We are about to pop. And just like that, Stealthy wins because Nubenheimer flew too close to the sun. Icarus fly, Icarus fly, Icarus die. That's what we saw right there.
Hey, busting can happen to anybody too as well. You know, Nubenheimer, even the best Nagos, definitely let their blood bar go too far.
Sometimes you get a little too excited, man. All right, it's okay. It's okay to bust in neutral. You just got so close. Just a little more. That's what happened. His blood meter got too high. You said it himself. Everybody busts. Everybody busts, man. Everybody busts. That's what happens. It's like the book. Everybody poops. Okay, it's nothing new.
I'll tell you one thing. Everybody cooks when it comes to this character. Everybody cooks. You know,
everybody cooks. Bro. What? I mean, it's. I don't know. I think Nubenheimer is a big fan of Ghostbusters. All right, in the great words of the Ghostbusters, bustin' makes me feel good. Like that's the song, man. Right? That's exactly what. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happens. And as you can see here, Nubenheimer controlling that corner space in the pocket right now, trying not to bust, trying to get the bite, and ends up avoiding the back throw incident from Stealthy. If this is the last you see of us, we really enjoyed being on Series Z. Thank you for busting with us.
Hey, you saw me leave. Don't put me in this.
As we break
it. See a Jake, that's crazy. Say Cole, come back next week. I'll see y'all back next week. We'll see who comes back next week after this win, though. Nubenheimer with the victory. And you see he's doing something different after his bites, right? He's doing for like 2K, 2D instead of like close slash.
So you're telling me after the bite he's not busted, and that's why he's winning?
They really are gonna play with James. That's crazy. Oh, you named OG James, but Stealthy's name is with a capital right now because he's capitalizing on all these situations. I'll tell you one thing, Stealthy's doing a good job of making Nubenheimer feel unusual from this neutral. And it's harder and harder for Nubenheimer to even send out the clone for some fun. Look at that. It's hard getting that distance where it would be like you'd be able to find a fall with the Fukyo.
Really difficult follow-up. And again, Stealthy, showing that resilience in these matches, and you're going to need more resilience here because the defensive are being broken through. Stealthy has consistently been jumping the bite. He only like one has connected during the set. Like I said, he's just... My man is heading to the north. Defend the skies.
Yo, we go north so we don't go south. That's how you got to play against Nago, bro. You hold north to not go south. RC late addition with the PRC trying to find that victory. Gets a jump in, close slash. This could still be his game. One good counter it, and that's it. But that blood bar's getting boosted up. He's going to put some sword normals in there. He does with the 2H. Gold burst from Stealthy.
And again,
smart the bump for both sides.
Even with the gold burst, it was another bite that happened. Only a little bit more retention. Stealthy needs that one touch, one kill to pop. And as the Ghostbusters once said, I can't believe they just busted that blood meter. That's crazy. I'm not going to say it again.
Is that what they said? I don't recall that.
No.
I don't recall that line of them.
No. They said, busting makes me feel good. That's what they said. The Ghostbusters, man. Absolutely love that. Stealthy, with the patience, and it is rewarded. I'm defeating Cola. I can't believe
we're not even playing the game, and I'm feeling defeated right now.
Oh man, he's gonna absolutely.
They never lied.
He's gonna eliminate my internet right now. He has screenshotted me saying, I can't, dude. If I was a Nago player, I'd be a buster. That's what would happen. Okay, it's all right. Don't be a buster. If you've ever listened to C9 Mango, don't be a buster.
Don't be a buster.
Don't go out like a buster, and that's what we're seeing right now. Nubenheimer though, finding the bite this time, and you know what? Not dissuaded. I don't care if Stealthy's jumped once, twice, thrice, or 8 times. I'm not gonna let myself bust anymore. I'm taking a bite.
But he's doing something different. You see how now he's like, he'll PRC after that sequence and then go for the bite. It's not like the straight up Fukyo bite. He's nothing now adding on that other layer. And now I think it's going to start another mind game where it's like, you're going to hold north. He's going to clip you with close slash or 2H, caught in the corner, RC close slash 6H, or you'll just die right here.
Wow.
The waves are clear.
Yeah, wave check on the British man. He does not have the waves. It is not looking good. His hair may be straight, but I'm looking wavy. And I'm just killing him today. That's what I'm doing. This is good. Yeah, dude. No waves. All checks. That's what we're getting right now. We're getting the checks and balances. But yeah, dude, I blinked. My blink recovery was a little bit too long, and Nubenheimer evened up the score. That's nuts. Close your eyes for just a moment. As you get older, like people are like, oh yeah, my 6-frame jab or my 12-frame command grab. I'm talking about my 18-frame blink, bro. All right, my eyes can't keep up because we are in the final game. Yeah, we're in the final game between these two players, and one of them is going to have to recover and lick their wounds in the losers bracket. Oh.
Bro, if you're Nubenheimer, you don't want to go into our World Tour Finals with a loss. I'm going to say it right now. You want to go with that energy unless you're trying some new stuff out. Close slash with the anti right there. We talked about that. You whip the command grab. He's got another option. He's looking for you to go to the skies, and no surprise, Nubenheimer challenging. Check it. One more hit to do it.
Yeah, and Nubenheimer just so consistently showing us why he's strong. No blood here, too, so you have full willingness to party. You have the authority, and right now you are exercising it right now. Stealthy's heading to the sky. Dude, he's heading to the sky, and he might go out like a buster, an air buster, the Final Fantasy Classic, bro.
This could be the switch up. I mean, Nubenheimer's been able to get some good round starts, but not this time, though. I feel like that's been helpful. You get the good round start, you don't have to spend as much blood, really manage that. But now he has to be super careful. Fuki going in. 2K2D gets a knockdown. 2K off that too as well. Gets a jump H counter hit. Almost hit. Actually, you're dead. Axel Bama.
Almost only counts in horseshoes and not guilty gear, Mr. Cola. That is where we're going. Yeah, not guilty gear because there is no more almost. There's just final game, final round. Once again, locked down, and where's the bite? That's what you have to look for. Stealthy trying to jump again and got caught this time by the close slash. We're seeing the adjustments from Nubenheimer. Gotta look out for the command grab. There's no way he bites again. Oh, but look at the blood. It's so close.
He doesn't need to. Yeah, he's gonna be careful. He's got the sword almost the far slash. 6H. Can't get ahead of me. That's decapitation. Bad situation. The 2S trade. More than help for that transaction. And Nubenheimer takes it in that final game, final round. Switch up what he does on round start. And also getting more of that midnight sack from Count Black. Those bites were just the lead in to make him go north and challenge him continuously. Get those close slash counter hit combos and stuff like that for the antis right there. Then keeping him locked down in the last round. And Nubenheimer took advantage. Good stuff to Nubenheimer.
Yeah, very good stuff to Nubenheimer. May have bust, but did not go out like a buster, and that is what we'd expect from him. Consistently strong during the lifespan of Guilty Gear Strive, and showing a strong performance as he's getting ready to go to the Arc Revo World Tour Finals, and that's what we would expect from him. So really good stuff to the Master of the Blade. Art on the sword. It like you're the canvas when you're fighting against him, and he's just here to slice you up. That's what we got to see. And you know, Saint and I are going to continue to chop it up as we get through even more matches. And man, oh man, I think our next one, unless I'm mistaken, it might be Pep versus Red Ditto. I mean, the 3 next matches that we will have, we're gonna see them. Pep, Red Ditto, Bean, Aaron, Mack, and then SQ Marvello. 3 amazing sets right there. Really good character diversity too. Don't think we have any repeats potentially. Oh wait, no, we got two Rams. Never mind. 2 Rams.
And then if you think about the loser side, there's a chance for some more Zato play, obviously. I mean, but they're still good. You're still right though. The good character diversity is like one Happy Chaos. There are no Leos. There are a lot of people playing the likes of Brisket. It's looking real tender out here. And a lot of diversity in terms of people switching up characters too, as well as we see with Aaron Mack. Oh wait, my bad. He could play Leo. I lied. I'm sorry, Leo haters. My bad. Yeah. Aaron Mack could switch off to the Leo. But SQ with the Ram, and then also a lot of chips coming through too as well. Man, that character is so good. I just wish I could have that non-fear to if I get hit, it's okay. Like I lose a round, A-okay. But same for the Zato players. They get hit, they're like, all right, next game, next round. See what's going down.
Just simply be built different, all right? Be one with the Dragon Punch is all I'm gonna say. And it's actually Pep versus Red Ditto is the one that we have up here. So again, I mean, I would love to see the next potential matchup of Pep versus Aaron Mack, because obviously the Happy Chaos is amazing into the Zato, but we saw what Latif was able to do. Can Pep replicate that same kind of success, but you got to get through Red Ditto first, and Pep is one of the best in the business from Xrd, and now trying to make it happen in Strive as well. No slouch, and you can't be slacking on that offense if you see that Mortabato, but not dead just yet. It doesn't matter. Give me your 50% tension. Give me the kill. It's going to reset anyways. Pepperysplash with a really controlling first round.
Got to be controlling. Got to keep that pressure going and flowing. We talked about that. The likes of Eddie, you got to be able to keep that pressure on so much that they don't get to play the game. But the far slash clipping Eddie right there, now letting Red Ditto get in, because when Eddie's off the table, that's what you have to deal with. It's a 1v1. Oh, it's about to be done. Red Ditto, I'm caught up in the corner, sword explosion. Another sword explosion again. What do you do, Jake? What do you do?
I don't know. The corner store was not open today because there was no way to buy out. And Pepperysplash now back to neutral. Third round in this first game. Red Ditto showing us why they are one of the best Rams in the business. And yeah, this is the anti-Ram coalition was definitely headed by Jonathan, so this character is still a problem. And yeah, we're seeing it right now. Mortabato with the wall knocked down. Are you ready for unlimited pressure? 100% off.
It happens again. Look at that. The bar back of fast RC. Another throw. That's victory. Red Ditto making Peppery see only red right now as he is dead, and that's the first game right there. And you talked about that continuous amount of pressure. You see the RC fast cancel right there from the side of Red Ditto to keep that going and flowing. Her strike throw game is already nasty. You're worried about 2K. You're worried about close slash. You're worried about dash up throw. The momentum that she gets off these dash-ins, or that she already has Oki anyway, is already nasty. But you're so worried. Like, she's just in front of your face immediately. Like, bam, right there. Expeditiously. Red Ditto getting the first game.
Yeah, man, right now I need to see some MSG splash because we need more flavor in this matchup right now, because, you know, the spice is there. Red Ditto is cooking. We need some of that flavor, that sweet, sweet umami. Right now we're going to have to be calling out to Bike and Mommy to help us out because Zato's getting hurt.
Not enough umami. Bro, I've been watching way too many cooking shows. I have to hear that. And I've been using that. Oh, this has a nice flavor of umami. This combo is so flavorful. It's got a lot of umami to it. If you add a little bit more bar on it, it would be really great. It would have that burst of umami that I'm looking for. Like right here, the air-to-air right there. And we're going to get a lot of umami with this super. Oh, this is just what I needed.
Oh, that's what you say when you watch Ram play? You're like, oh, the umami combo? That's what we saw.
Umami combo?
The umami damage. I'm sorry.
Just like that.
I'm getting,
just like that.
This is why Cola and I are not on the Arc Rebel World Tour finals. We say umami and no.
They're like y'all talking about busted and stuff. Get out of here. Well, that's okay. We're gonna come out here for Series Z, and Peppersplash is showing out right now with a big start, and it's the corner push. Now, how's it feel to be caught in the corner? Red Ditto has to make some great executive decisions to find his way out. It does so. Only charged with a 5P red RC. I don't know. This might be deadly.
Yeah, I don't see a world where Red Ditto escapes here. Yep. I mean, the best situation that could have happened was potentially a back throw, and then it's even Stevens. Peppersplash did not leave an opportunity for that to happen in any way, shape, or form, and that's why we're going back to this third round. Right now, I swear, if Red Ditto gets another game, it is a 2-0 close, though.
Yeah.
And that's typically how Guilty Gear goes. Like, you could see a 3-0, and you're like, yeah, you do this hella close. I'm like, I believe it.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the way these games have gone down, it's not been super free, except for maybe like a few matches. You know, most of them have gone down to the wire. Up in the corner now, Peppersplash might have that in mind, try to get that overhead too far out, but maybe that was a bait the entire time. Jump D, Red Ditto staying fine, but that wrist gauge is Soldier Boy Crank. You can't get hit. Woo! Oh no, right off the drills. This hit will kill the super. Eat him up.
He did have that umami, and you know what? That MSG sent a message, because that's how you even up the score.
Let's see if there's more, though. We see Peppersplash coming back from the brink here. And it, again, it feels like whoever gets that pressure started. But now we have to see what Red Ditto does to delete Eddie off the table. We've seen far slash being simplified. Yeah. Usually a lot of Ed players, a lot of Ram players like dash up 2K and stuff like that, using that fast momentum that the character has for like close slash, you know, the strike throw, to kill Eddie. And that might be the play so that Peppersplash is forced to play that neutral game where, you know, the likes of Ram rules. Look at what she gets off these sequences.
Yeah, it's, oh God. And again, like you said, you need to see those checks on little Eddie right there. The 2K getting snuck in is what got rid of the little guy, but he came right back. And did you see the control that Pep just did? The shimmy with little Ed is what I was looking at. That was disgusting.
The red RC after that throw should be more than enough to finish. Again, all right, okay, Peppery said, I got that umami. Pep cranking that soldier boy. I don't know if Pep knows how to do that, but what he does know is some Guilty Gear.
Dude, I swear, every time I see that gif of the red-haired man dancing in the barbershop, people are like, dang, Pep's got some moves. I'm just like, this is evil.
It's not Pep.
That's not Pep, bro. That's just
Pep.
that's just a melanin lacking brother. That's what it is. Oh man, and we are lacking health right now. That was beyond bad. Ugh. Oh man.
Game to game, round to round. Oh, 6-speed, round starter, get the knockdown. This is good for Pepperysplash. It comes in with a jump D, jump K, jump cancel play right here. It baits out the first submerge.
Bait the burger. Bait the burger, man. That's how you catch the ram. You bait her with the burger.
Hold on, where's that?
Oh, I think you're done. Yeah, where's that? The gold disrespect! What a dickhead. I'm sorry. Oh, man, I'm getting fired. That was evil. That's worse than a teabag. You literally are like, hold this
What was that
burst.
for?
Dude, he
That's
perfected.
umami.
Dude,
Peppery, I see you.
That's the umami. That's the
That's
MSG.
umami.
Send the message. That's what he did. The MSG, send the message. That's not dude. The fact. All right. You know how that was sick nasty. Jonathan pulled up to the chat, hit him with the Zato dog picture. The kill plan, but with Zato. That's insane. My man, like. You know how I feel about like you know how like Apology Man feels about Nage? That is how Jonathan feels about Pep right now. He's just like, that's my goal, bro.
That's my goal.
I want to be like him for real, bro. That shit was OD. He whipped the gold burst to show him that he is just less. That is insane. All right. Oh man, somebody get the clip ready. Somebody get the red-headed man dancing in the barbershop, because that's what Pep is doing right now. Oh, he's breaking the servers. No.
Dice game.
Dude, Dice game.
Red Ditto was like, bro. Red Ditto was like, you know, that's a new buff to Ram. You know, sometimes the servers do not connect the right way, but Red Ditto still has to play. Red RC, that's going to be victory. Pepperysplash with that umami, and that damage is looking like a tsunami, especially with that pressure that he had puts on. Round start with it, backdash this time. We think Force Slash was going to come through, but yeah, burst. I would too. Counter hit in the corner combo, not for me.
Oh man, I don't know if Pep's going to be able to do this, because it's been really hard. Ham-fisted, pressure in the corner. Lockdown once again. No frog just yet. Trying to call him, but there he was. No, the burst. No, but back to Cola.
Oh my god.
You can't keep up, bro.
Red Ditto's in. Red Ditto's in. All right. All right, RC. Nothing after it though. No area right there. There's a sword said, kill Eddie to stay steady. That should be a slogan. Kill Eddie to stay steady. Don't let it happen to you. RC bar at the bottom, use the BRC to get in. Red Ditto staying alive.
Wow, that is actually insane. Yeah, the chat's right. I do need a Kermit Eddie mod, because it would be wonderful. And a wonderful resounding comeback from Red Ditto here, down but not out, and now getting pushed to the corner. Jumping in once again to get the wall break. Absolutely wonderful. Now with the knockdown, no super, but positive tension. Eddie Meter is going to be building back up, goes in for the 2K duty, and now you have to hold the command grab once again, and it is looking bad. The Sharks are hungry, and you know what? Sometimes it's good to be the puppet. Sometimes it's good to be the puppeteer. And now, one more guess.
Super, just finish it, Peppery. Stop playing with your food. You got the umami on you. RCs, blocks it.
The 5P. That's the answer, man. The 5P, the 5 pep. Little bit of umami in his step, and that's how he moves on to the next step of the bracket. Good stuff from Pepperysplash. Absolutely loving his play. And you know what? Jonathan may be in losers, but we still got a Zato in winners. Moving on. And we're not going to have to see a kill on either side. Actually, yeah, Pep sent Red Ditto down to Hotashi. Damn, another hard matchup for Hotashi. And
took on Taco?
Yeah, took down Taco 3-2. So Taco did get some Behemoth Typhoons in there.
Swinging.
My man was swanging.
Swanging out here. Waffle House parking lot. We ain't done swanging out here at Series E. We got more in store for all of you. Bean, Aaron the Mack coming up just like that as the next match. Then SQ versus Marvello. But before that, Yeso to you.
still trying to process the swinging like a Waffle House parking lot. Cola got me with that one. I didn't have a moment to collect myself before they threw. Yeah, we're halfway through winners quarters, folks. A lot of great sets in the books. You just heard an update on one of our losers matches, and I'll hit those here in a moment. But let's get everything out of the way. Finished winners round one there. Pepperysplash taking care of business there. And then we just got to see that next set matchup with Red Ditto there. And while the Ramlethal might be S tier, and it is, Jake, okay? Don't worry. Deep breath. Ramlethal's S tier. Namaste, my friend. It didn't matter to Pepperysplash, and looking to maybe make it 2 in a row. He is going to have a really tough set up against Nubenheimer, but was able to win it in the reset a week ago in Grands with the highest stakes. So Peppery probably feeling great going into that matchup, carrying that last win, in their pocket. So we'll see how things shake out on that front. Red Ditto, though, will have to get things done, as you just heard Jake and Cola talking about, up against Hotashi. Hotashi taking the win there up against Taco. So Red Ditto, we're cut out for them there. That's going to be certainly a tough set. Mike Saftig was the one that went down to losers due to that loss up against Pepperysplash. Didn't get things done down there, unfortunately. Adventure takes the win there and moves on. So Adventure still alive. Jonathan taking the win in 5 games up against Pork Laser, stays alive. The other loser set, very important. Marvello winning that first set up against Solstice and setting Solstice down. Solstice did get the win, though, up against Days in a full 5 games there. So we have Stealthy and Solstice, the other completed matchup, at least so far in that losers round 2. We'll see how things shake out on that front. Love to see Stealthy taking Nubenheimer to a full 5 games. We touched on it a little bit. Of course, it's going to be a tough matchup. Nubenheimer very talented, Axel in a tough spot, but Stealthy has been getting some really solid sets as of late, the last few times that we've seen here in Series E. And, that's not necessarily a set that Stealthy's going to be super happy about. You almost never walk away from a loss happy, but I think there's certainly a lot that Stealthy can learn from that one, and feeling good that you could take Nubenheimer to a full 5 games here is very nice, and we'll have to keep an eye on if Stealthy can get it done there up against Solstice. So keep an eye on that. Wrapping up winners round 2, the winner quarterfinals. We got 2 more sets to go there. We've got Bean and Aaron to Mack. Of course, we talked about Bean the last time I was up with those perfects, those multiple perfect rounds in a row, is looking to string that into a matchup with Aaron to Mack there. That's going to be tough, but hey, Bean has shown that matchup isn't something that he is uncomfortable with, so we'll keep an eye on that one. The other one, SQ and Marvello, and love to see SQ continuing to come back and continuing to perform well, right? We talked the other week about, the first place win, right? First time SQ winning here in Series E, stringing that into a second place the week after. That continuing to keep it rolling, some good early sets here. That matchup with Marvello is going to be tough, but SQ has been playing really, really well as of late, and I think they could certainly win that set. So keep an eye on that one. Though Nubenheimer and Pepperysplash, that's going to be a hell of a matchup in our winners semi-final. Right now, we're going to head to a quick break. Do want to remind you, if you want to continue to support us here at Series E and everything we're doing at Esports Arena, make sure to head over to walmart.com/esports arena, and you can pick up products from all of our partners, Intel, Razer, and everybody else all over there. Again, walmart.com/esports arena today. Thanks so much for your continued support. We're headed to a break. When we come back, Jake, Ryan, and Cole got plenty more Guilty Gear Strive action for you in a few.
Tyson boneless buffalo bites have that tasty kick of flavor, so they're perfect for any get-together. If there are any left when your guests arrive. Tyson Anytizers Chicken. More kicks of flavor, more smiling snackers, more to love. Tyson.
And welcome back to more Series E Guilty Gear Strive out here. My boy Jake Ryan is tinkering with stuff right there. I'm St. Cole, and we have been watching some great Guilty Gear action all the way through, and we're not going to stop. We have more as we sit in the top spot. You see at the bottom, we're at the winner's side of things, and some developments have happened in the loser side. I do believe Hotashi is currently out, and we'll be seeing more of that happen too, as well as more players start to drop off.
Yeah, that was a 3-0 from Red Ditto. So Red Ditto making quick work after Pepperysplash sent them down to the losers bracket. We have another Days actually went down 3-2. So Solstice was able to eliminate the Geo. Like we said before, Taco fell to the lights of Hotashi. Adventure was able to beat Mike Saftig, and Jonathan is waiting for the loser of one of our next matches, which is going to be one of our next matches. He gets the loser of SQ versus Marvello. What a great reward. But then before that, I believe we have Bean versus Aaron the Mack. Return of the Mack.
Return of the Mack. It is.
Return of the Mack.
Oh my God! Jump B right here from Bean, the mean bean machine. And again, if you have a fast character like this that has a lot of good dash speed and stuff like that, it's hard to get the shots off from the Glock. It's very difficult to get that curse, but this is the worst. Once again, super situation. Give me my Oki. There's so many things you can do with this character. You push him in the corner, get the fast RC, it gets real nasty.
It's the real classic Okie dokes. This can turn on its head incredibly quickly, but stuck in the corner, stuck without a paddle. Aaron the Mack getting beat up by Bean. Real quick like. Oh man, and again, Bean unrelenting in the pressure, by the way. This is, I don't know. Aaron, to kill Bean, you must get that first counter hit, I feel. Like, once you get that first one and you knock him down, all right, time to party. But, and that's the exact situation. Gets the burst out, now needs one more situation.
That burst is so good, though. Gets that distance and also gets the curse off. And again, get these shots off the Glock. You gotta be able to lock down either the heavy shot or the curse. But again, 6H, this will seal the deal. And Bean with another win. Too quick-witted. Bean, I see you. Not let the party get started with the Glock. I see that, bro. You've already played too many happy chaoses. You know how this game goes. You got to get in and win, or it's your end. So Bean with the first W. But however, we could see a switch from Aaron to Mack. Nope.
That was
happy chaos is the play. All right.
Quick W too. I don't know. I mean, in the chance that he would switch to Leo still has insane damage output against Chip. He has more guts, so he can take even more hits. And that flash kick, I think that's the key. But obviously staying on the Happy Chaos. Happy Chaos is more than capable of doing this, but right now, Bean is just running a train on Aaron DeMac. Choo-choo.
Oh, you're almost through. Puts him through the wall, make a fall. The 6H gets the bar back. The tension all built up. Bean with the overhead red RC. Does it roll too as well? Gee. Bean!
Lockdown once again in the corner. Not at that 50% tension anymore. Can build it shortly. Not even opting to FD. The meter is more valuable just to get that YRC. Exact situation he was looking for. Now one touch. 1-6K. Sends it all the way. Send it, brother. One round away from being up 2-0.
Bean now getting aerial. Saw him get clipped with the 2K. I thought that was a good play right there because that button is molest. With the 2D knockdown, you go to town with the curse and stuff like that. But, you see him get real aerial. However, now with the space in this place and that curse, he got some damage on the deck. The 2K, but Bean playing right back with him with the 2K. Footsies, real footsies right there. The air throw down to the ground, you go.
Right now, Bean in the optimal corner position. Again, the most important part here is that there is no burst on the side of Aaron, and I love that setup. Follows up with the 6K RC my way. Frank Sinatra would be proud with that resounding clap. And now it's 2-0 up on Aaron DeMac, and it's not looking good for the young fellow. I feel like we're going to character select. Give me the Leo. Give me the Lion. Because Jake Ryan would be crying if I don't see the Lion on the screen. And he's not. All right. Pull the gun out once again to try to fight the blade. Wow. He's going to say some Japanese words that don't mean what he's saying. That's crazy.
Sushi. Sukiyaki. Wait, man. Those are just records. What are you doing? But, Chad's been pointing out a good point. Beans is really good about the record pressure. I feel like he's one of the best when it comes to the spacing out the records. And, doing the RPS around that is definitely a big point of his character. Try to stutter step a little bit with the FD. Still got hit with the 2K in play. Ooh. DP runs it raw. That was DP Tartar. No bar behind to stay fine if the option came through. And plays footsies again with punching the 2K from Aaron DeMac.
Yeah, high quality stuff. I'm loving the frame kills on the side of Bean as well. Up the wall we go with the Alpha Blade. And now, one more touch will decide it. Positive tension trying to get in. Doesn't matter that the curse is up. Yeah, it gets called out on the startup of the bullets. And it is looking like hell in a cell right now for Aaron. And he might as well, you know, cut his losses, may go guns blazing into this next one because it's going to be a long ride and we better saddle up.
Oh my God, you said NSL. It's looking like Alcatraz. So right now, Bean's all up in that ass. Once again, bad situation, the record situation. He throws it overhead. No, go, Bozo. We're going for that low. Into the super. The LaPriest special. Oh my God. Where's LaPriest at right now?
LaPriest did say they were in chat for you. The commentary coming in clutch. But Bean is omega powerful, and just like that, Aaron is done. So go to the loser bracket. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Collect this L. And heaven or hell, Bean sure did rock this match. Absolutely domination from the side of Chip. That's how you play him, man.
Ooh,
only one DP was represented that entire set, and Bean was just in control, utilizing the movement that is available on the character. The strong normals that allow you to apply neutral. Really great Oki situations. The frame kills were so consistent, and the rinse repeat of options, it was the rinse cycle because every single offensive option, it felt like it was working for Bean. So really good stuff. And that's the reason they're the number 2 seed in the bracket. Absolute monster on the chip.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I think Bean's one of those players that could definitely win a major. When we saw him take down Super TBS or TSB, I think it was this weekend or last weekend.
Yeah.
One of those. Time does not matter to me. Or to
Time
you,
is a construct.
chat, but it happened. It happened, all right? And he took the victory there. So, being emboldened by that win definitely will help him. And I think it's not too long before we see him win a big major, whether it be like Texas Showdown, any of the Dream Hacks that are coming up, any of those big tournaments coming through. Could be that he takes the victory out here too as well. That character, I see y'all complain about Happy Chaos. You know what? Let me shut up because I'm playing Chip right now. I'm like day 4 playing Chip. I try to get this character nerfed. You know what? Chip's not the problem. It's Happy Chaos, right, Chad? Right, Chad? You agree? We agree? We agree. Great. All right. What's the next match we have on the deck?
I believe it is going to be SQ versus Marvello. You know what's really funny about this too is when I was at Frosty during my commentary, this was the order of matches that I commentated. I did chip to chip with Yipes, and it was Marvello and then Bean back to back, I believe. And they sure as hell delivered. Always fun matches to watch. I believe Leffen was also a part of them. So shout outs to Big Left, putting a lot of time into Guilty Gear with Evo Japan coming up. That's another tournament at the end of the month. Right after we get the Arc Rival World Tour Finals, we get Evo Japan, where it's going to be nuts. The first time we really get to see Japan in full force. Like, I hope that everybody shows up. I hope we get FAB. Yeah. I hope we get Nage. I hope we get all the killers. Goddamn. I hope we get all the C players too. Like, give me like the turbo messed up bracket, because Frosty was messed up. Evo Japan with that prize pool gonna be absolutely bonkers.
Could be. We'll see if we have any of the U.S. players and the EU players heading out there. Notice a few, but we'll see what we do between these U.S. players right here. SQ with that corner carry and that big explosion. Not gonna kill. That 5P dash up, but this sets up shop for a lot of good stuff right here for SQ. She has the advantage in terms, well, she did have the bar built up, but it may not matter. She might not even go far. 5K baits out the YRC, absolutely free. Red RC, easy victory after the Alpha Blade. Sigma male grind set right here, the side of Marvello.
You said Sigma male grind set. He doesn't play Marvel versus Capcom Infinite. This is not the Sigma on the screen, all right? This is, no, I'm not going to say it. Never mind. All right,
I feel you.
And here's the thing. Okay, so here's what I brought up before. Marvel players are the perfect chip players because they are so used. Oh, I got hit. I died. All right, whatever. Next game, right?
Right.
And it's 3 out of 5 already. This is the comfort zone. He's just like, damn, no assist. I don't have to deal with Doom missiles. I don't have to deal with Jam Session. I don't have to deal with Rapid Slash from Virgil. My helm is not being broken. The only thing being broken is the hopes of SQ. I didn't even get again, I love it. When we commentate Guilty Gear, one sentence, game over. That was great.
It's over.
Nothing more to talk about. That was 2 chip rounds back to back. Not really much to say. Enjoy the movie. And we did. It was good. Creed 3 goes crazy.
Wow, man, Creed 4 out here. I want to see some more. But at the same time, SQ, it's always that thing with Chip where they way outside that range, where they wait for you to whiff. So it's not strange to see him buffering back and forth, gets a dash in with a close slash, and it's a wrap like that. 5K play, no. 2K2D, immediate burst out here from SQ, trying to keep him up in the corner as much as possible. But I feel like Marvello is like, as you pointed out, not even like, it's not even about him dying. It's about like, he'll lose health. And he's like, as long as I'm in the game, I'm not out. I ain't hear no bell. I ain't hear no bell.
Bro, looking like Randy Marsh on the screen. That's wild.
I didn't hear no bell.
Man, nothing laughing. Nothing funny about this because the pressure doesn't stop. And God, I feel like we're getting our wisdom teeth pulled because you're going to feel a lot of pressure. And that, oh my God, the PRC! Ah! Ramlatal Valentine trying to escape 2K2D. Nothing beats 2K2D. All reliable. Oh, but like you said, the wreck of pressure from the side of Marvello. One of the best in the business and changes it up at the end with the 6K. Steals that round away. It was a robbery.
In and out, 1, 2, 3, no bodies, please. Yo, Marvello coming back from the break. We've seen that time and time again. That 6-8 situation leaves him crouching. It's a fantastic buff because if you're in range, you get a fat conversion right there. DP lets it fly for free. And now having caught in the corner, off the records, was able to get the super. No pickup, has to go for the burst to not go through the worst. Would have got hit with a fat combo. SQ taking the chance to get outside that dance up in the corner.
Yeah, and I mean, I love that burst from the side of Marvello. Not afraid to use the resources. Health is an option. Burst is an option. You're dead! Oh my God, that frame kill with the Rekka was nuts! And the immediate overhead, that's the tricky stuff because it is visually overwhelming. An overwhelming force coming from the Chip. Death by 1,000 cuts. And Chip said, I like you cut, G. Took you to the barbers.
Yeah. Brother, and that's no sports cuts right there. That's some great clips with it. Now, I will say... If you had to pick one, chat, sports are great. It's probably going to be great. Anyway, I don't go to either of those. I keep my stuff fresh. Anyway, the play, though, from the side of Marvello has been fantastic. Brother, like you said, death by 1,000 cuts, but there's some damaging combos that the character can do. And sometimes it's off a counter hit, 6-8 starter or whatever. And you're putting this loop when it's not the big boy damage. It's like, the death by 1,000 cuts, but it's so looped so continuously. If you don't have a DP or a real reversal, you're holding it for free. You're not doing much. You're FDing for damn dear life, but Marvello on game point.
I mean, this is what I expect from Chip, but again, the other side of the coin could definitely happen here, where SQ just figures it out. But so far, Bean has been running rampant as well as Marvello, and this is the first that we get to see of Marvello for the day. And remember, this is Ram and Ram matchup. It was a 3-0 against Solstice, and Solstice is one of the best Rams in the business, unless they were playing the Bridget. Now we're seeing it again. So not much, I mean, already warmed up on the matchup. And I love this willingness to utilize like the defensive options for your tension, going for the YRC, sometimes saving it for the BRC and the PRC for movement. That's like changing the options so well. And Marvello, it looks like the code has been cracked. One more touch, we'll do it after the throw. Guess per game. It's a messy guessy. Oh!
Ooh!
Give me. Put the YRC in the bag.
How'd you even know I had a YRC? I saw your pockets. Marvello on set point. I mean, SQ can make the return over. We've seen it happen previously. It's just so difficult because Marvello is all over the place in front of her face sometimes, and then getting these jump H's in some awkward angles where 6B don't reach. And off that low, bro, I'm telling you, the footsie game is fantastic. Marvello, we talked about that good footsie game that Bean has, but Marvello, I feel like it's a lot more on that movement on the ground. Bean gets aerial, Marv on the ground. He is cooling right now. It takes down SQ with the super to seal. It's my friends and me, it's a party. Brother, that's a perfect. That's a perfect on the likes of Ram. I thought she was lethal.
Man, all I gotta say, dude, all I gotta say is this is what happened to SQ. Like, I've got my green screen right here, and it was literally just disappeared. That's what happened. SQ left the building. That is what happened. And you know what? It was gone in a blur. It was gone in a moment because Marvello ran away with that. Like, there's not much else to say. It was, and here's the thing: 3-0. It was close because a lot of those rounds, SQ was one touch away, one decision away from getting it all done. Right? And I mean, oh, dude, the next match, guess what your reward is? You got it.
What is it?
Chip, mirror.
One of is going down to losers?
Oh, I mean, that's what happens, man. It's one of them gets a chip on their shoulder, and one of them gets a guaranteed prize for the day. So
dip.
Sometimes it plays out that way. And then the other side, Nubenheimer versus Peppery Splash. Oh boy.
Brother.
Oh, biggity
These
boy.
are some good matches right here. A lot of diversity. Yeah, there's a mirror match, and maybe y'all should be looking at the chip that is a problem out here. But it's great to see like the diversity in terms of like play styles, in terms of the characters, and we still have a lot more in store. Down the bottom though, as we already talked about, Red Ditto took down Hotashi, Solstice took down Stealthy.
No,
Stealthy
the young
is
boy.
out by Solstice. Yeah, Solstice will be fighting Red Ditto. So we're gonna have another mirror match
Damn
down
you,
below.
Ram. Damn you, Ram. Yeah, dude.
Jason's gritty ear to ear right now. Look at his chops.
The Ram Coalition. He's like, Ram just keeps on going in. He's like, there's 2 Rams and losers. They're not in winners. This character sucks, man.
We'll see.
So I
We'll
swear,
see.
I swear, I will end you, sir. I'm going to be so upset if he says that Ram character is not good, because I've got hit so hard by Ram that I commentate now. That's what happened. Actually, no. The story is I got hit so hard by Razzo that I'm like, I can't do this anymore, man. This is too hard. Like I saw the gap, as the kids say. I got gapped, and we're gonna see who's gonna get gapped here, because Nubenheimer versus Pepperysplash is gonna be one hell of a match. Nago versus Zato. I mean, I got to see a lot of this matchup between Jonathan and Hotashi, so definitely we have the knowledge, we have the tapes, and it's Nubenheimer, the new king of Nago, versus Pepperysplash, which is the old king of Zato, I would feel. You have Gobo now. You have Jonathan Tene showing up. And obviously Pep getting great results as well.
I know people are asking about like where Adventure is at. He's been fighting Aaron to Mack on the loser side. So I know that like if you're looking to take a look at the Ed's Adventure, it might be ending soon, because Aaron to Mack plays 2 characters that both Jacko and Anji don't do too well against, but we'll see, because he's definitely turned things on their head and given us a different sort of ending. So we might be seeing them a little bit later on, one of those at least, later on. And then SQ, obviously Jonathan Tene for some more Ram versus Zato play. But going back to the Peppersplash versus Nubenheimer match, I'm definitely curious to see how Nubenheimer is going to approach this. You know, we see Peppersplash style definitely different than other players, but when it comes to Nubenheimer, he loves the command grab. He loves to get the grip to do it, right? Get the command grab going and flowing so you can do those infinite specials for a limited amount of time. So let's see who's going to stay fine. Win or semi still. Let's get it.
Dude, the way he's been, like you said, the command grab, it comes out frame 1. I mean, he's a big fan of Bieber, the way he wants that yummy. That's what I'm seeing.
Yummy, 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 yummy.
That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying every time he gets a command grab. That's not really what happens, but it's funny for me to think that. Every time he gets a bite, it's yummy, 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 yummy. Like,
Peppersplash ain't so good for the tummy though, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now. Peppersplash called up the corner of it nasty.
It's like the scene of Christian Bale walking down with the headphones on. That's what he's doing.
Oh yeah.
That's Nubenheimer. Oh man, and just like that, holding that same pocket of range. God, I gotta move my camera again. I gotta get it out of here. I'm trying to look at the blood meter, but he switched sides. I hate it. V-Mix.
Put it upwards. Put it upwards. Up left.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You're so smart. Oh,
I'm so
man.
smart. We're still
And
Nubenheimer though.
Dude, I looked away for a second and I read the entire name Zato 1 because the life bar was gone.
Everything was shown right there. The Zato and the 1 look like a 0 right now. Nubenheimer with the first victory, but you pointed out something great. That 5H, 2S range, especially when the blood bar is boosted up, he'll adjust himself, get that hit. Fukio's in, but here's the back throw incident. Possibly.
Once again, locked down in the corner. Every single time that Zato gets pressure, the voice comes out. And now you're locked down once again. Calling in the drill party. Another wall slump. And even more of the Morphus. Is it going to be enough? It is not. Man, now Nago gets to play again. Yeah, Scruff McGruff type.
I keep trying to.
Yeah, you thought.
I can't stop myself.
Dude, there's no happy chaos on the screen. I can't curse. Every time I need permission. Every time somebody gets cursed, we just start cursing like sailors. Nah, that's illegal. Illegal activity. Oh no!
Ooh.
But it's a gold burst, so it's less negative. It's less negative.
Okay, yeah. Fair. But still, a little bit of a federal crime right there. Hard to stay fine. Again, you in Alcatraz. Up in that corner position. The sword. That bar at the bottom is glistening. Careful now. Peppersplash with that corner carry with the Pierce. Gets a command grab.
I got one too.
What do you do here?
Give me the bar. Oh no, yeah. It should be dead here off the wall splat. And now Peppersplash getting the first game, and that is the composure that we would expect from a seasoned competitor. He got that umami. is what
Got
we're
the
seeing.
umami.
That's right, dude. That's the narrative for the day. All right, he got the little panda bottle. You know, he's got where it's got the smile on there, and you put a little bit of that in your stir
They're
fry.
taste testing that.
You ever put
they're
that?
taste testing that.
You ever put that? You ever put that on your eggs? It's so good.
Bro. That's so amazing.
Sneak
bro.
that
Sauce,
in there. Little
That's
bit of
like
green
a rare
onion.
sauce that's good.
Little bit of green onion.
Scallions.
Little bit of scallion. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
Let me stop. You get me hungry as hell, bro.
That's what I gotta do.
Back that.
We're always cooking peppered umami. Oh, chat's got the right idea, man.
Let's go.
Give me some of that
Peppered
peppered bacon. Pork laser's gonna cook it up for us later.
6 feet? Oh, God.
Dude, the upper body invincibility is great. Also, Pep holds that same space and really utilizes his Eddie meter to full effect. He doesn't get to do it with the sword, but his little buddy and me gets it done. Double oppose. And dude, the snakes were on top of him. That's ridiculous. I can't believe it. This character
Still out. Pierce. Water carry.
Yum yum.
So the jump in.
Dude, I'm ready for a command grab. Oh no, this is the different. This is the different. My yummy yummy. The different fight.
No. That's different. That's different. This was different. This was different. Dude, it's the Scruff McGruff, Chicago, Illinois, 61612. The Scruff McGruff. Oh, they don't know about that one. They might be too young for that one, but it's almost done. There it is. The last hit to do it. Pepperysplash. Can't last. You caught up in the corner.
Dude, my man, he's like, I'm done. I'm done with this interaction. Uh-oh. Oops. All gone. This is when your mom told you to finish your plate. 50%'s done, and you got to eat the broccoli. Let's see. I can't say that. Never mind. I can't say that. I can't finish that line.
Brother, you are going to write twit longers, and so is Nubenheimer with this damage. The perfect KO is too ridiculous, brother. It's too ridiculous.
Oh, man. He's looking helpless. Oh, no. This is so rough. Nubenheimer just turns it on. All right, and we get... Oh, show me the bite. Show me the bite. I need some yummy yummy. Give it to
Nice second count black.
Crack it open.
It's like 12 o'clock. He's hungry. He got some tacos in the 5H.
Dude,
to
perfect.
stop being served up with that 2S, bro.
Oh, man. Nago don't bite. He scrape and lick. That's what he does. He scrapes and lick. Have you not seen Billy and Mandy? Have you not?
I don't remember that.
You don't remember? Dracula don't bite. Dracula scrape and lick. Because he's older, his teeth aren't as sharp anymore, man. Nago don't bite. Nago scrape and lick. That's why he uses the sword. He gets a little scrape and he lick. He does. Just a little slurp, little yummy.
Little yummy. Oh, we stop. Okay, we're gonna get DMCA. They're gonna be like, excuse me, sir. We're gonna have to kill this footage because y'all just be belt melt songs.
The pitch on that was a little bit too perfect. I'm sorry. You're gonna have to stop.
Oh man,
None of y'all narc. Don't narc. Chat.
Don't narc.
I swear to God, if y'all clip this and be like, Twitch, they're singing.
Dude, it's so funny too. I like one of the commentators I was up to is it's got to be Yipes. He always does the voices and everything. I've done impressions since I was like in 8th grade. Oh, that yummy. Every time, brother. Oh no. Pixel in the dream. Dude, you got so much blood. The DP round start, you're a Giga Chad, Nubenheimer.
Oh my God.
That is Nubenheimer.
Into the super, lock him down. Like a clown. Almost in the round. The neutral jump. Caught him leaving. I'm not done talking to you.
Dude, that's the love lockdown. I'm not trying to go down any more rounds right here.
Dun. Keep my love locked down. That's the end of the round. Let me stop.
That was bars.
Let me stop.
You lose. Oh, it's perfect. I've been blocking
We'll talk about him
in the corner now. Try to escape, but I don't know how. I got my jump D and the pressure C. This makes up so OD. Oh no, I'm sorry.
We gotta stop.
Bars.
I don't know if we can use him anymore.
That's true. I changed the words, which means that's
true.
Jake Ryan. All right, that is
That's
a
true.
sample.
That's Jake Ryan. Yeah, that's Jake Ryan. That's not him.
I just took the words. I am him, but that's not him.
All right, let's see who's him right now. Nubenheimer could be him right now.
100% tension. The fact that he JP'd against that is a JP player tactic. I can't believe it.
These 5H's too.
He got SF6 early, dude.
Oh, we ain't gonna talk about that. Scratch on the neck. 2K, 2D.
I told you, the scratch on the neck. Scrape and lick, baby.
Scrape and lick. Leapfrog is almost it. 2H to seal the deal. Peppersplash. Game to game, round to round here. Who's got that umami, Malding?
Oh, man. He's balding. Malding is balding? Oh, no. That's not good. The hairline retracting.
Retreating.
That's
Defeating
what I mean,
side switch. Ooh, you see that side switch though from Peppery? He stuck that in there. Was not aware.
That's some proggy stuff right there, man. All right, Kermit's all. If no one's got my back, Eddie's got my back. Eddie does not have my back. Eddie currently is getting smoked by the blade. Oh no! Look at the blood meter. No more specials. None allowed. Where's the bite? You gotta look for it. Again, about to pop. Where's the weasel?
He's good. He's good. It's November.
Where's the weasel
He's good.
at? Where's the weasel
He's
at?
perfect. 5H. Yeah, looking for that right moment to use 2H. Or the 2H, 5K, 6H and play Nubenheimer.
Bro.
God, you so patient, brother.
Dude, the way he's cannon, I'm hearing damn, you got messed up.
Man says, yo, chat, chill.
Dude, and his name is Gaylord. That's crazy.
Ooh,
Gay,
that's crazy.
dude, that's the horse music. It is, dude. Connie
That's
coming up.
definitely DMCA.
That's
definitely. We are definitely done.
That is the
We'll
horse.
see you later,
that
chat.
is the horse supreme general. All right, he's the workhorse that mans the production station. That's what he is enabled. I can't believe it. Oh, and enabled to succeed right now. Nubenheimer using the way of the blade.
Yeah, gets the side switch too as well for Peppersplash, but good defense up in the corner, not getting opened up too much. While getting close slashes. Forward slash trade, trying to find a way out, but there's the throw though. Keeps it nice and meaty, no vegan. 5P, this is it. The Super Peppery locked in.
Man, what a nice specimen that Eddie is right there with the bite. Locking down Nubenheimer, feeling good, but Nubenheimer is clapping right back, undissuaded from that loss. Oh, God, stomping the yard. That's insane. He literally, back to back, back to back. Midnight Train.
What's the movie? Was that the movie? Stomp in the yard, stomp the yard, stomp? Something like that.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, man.
What a terrible movie. 5H, 2K3. He got in. You see him slip through.
Dude, the fact that he appeared right in front of him, past the oppose, said,
The teleport?
said, hold these toes.
I'm into those.
Oh.
Hey, yo, wait, what?
Little
Hey,
bit of that.
Pause.
Wait, you said into toes, that umami? Uh-oh. I don't like that.
Uh-oh.
That's dangerous. Locked in the corner. Even more danger right here. Tension is rising. Actually, it's not. And I meant to say risk because it was. But now with the hits, we're going to the greatest hits from Pep. Oh, another bite.
That's Oki. Look at his backdashes too. He's avoiding like other two assets and knowing that the extended range is on there too with the blood bar boosted up. YRC let me free. Close slash too far up for the slash too as well. 2K2D in. Red RC. Peppery about to get that victory. Yes, sir. And the burst. He says, I'm him with that burst. No quench on the thirst. He says, I'm him. I'm going to get rid of this. Can't even steal it if I get rid of it.
Sorry, I got a new commentator with me. So
Oh,
she's going to talk about the game. This is Ripley.
Okay.
She plays
Hi,
Nago.
Ripley.
She plays Nago. It's great.
She does?
We love her. Yeah. She
you
loves
shoulda-
sword normals.
Dang.
She's a good girl. She loves fighting games. Hi, baby.
Aw,
Hi, baby.
she's
Goodbye. That's all.
She
Yeah.
said,
She's like,
but there's not one on the screen though. Hold up now.
She's like,
So that's a bad matchup.
I gotta get away from that shadow, man. Dude, I really am, James. Hey, I got the cat on deck. Oh,
Yeah.
cat magnet. You can phrase that however you want. Oh, man. Now we're
Hey,
back.
yo.
Hey, yo is right. And now playing right, Nubenheimer fighting back. Loving this. Yeah,
Bro,
she's
that
going to the
5H was
lab.
active. God dang.
Dude, Connie calling me out, saying I'm a liar. Say that to my face. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Every time. I am now conditioned, and so is Pep. The command grabs are too damn good.
It's just so much of these bites coming through from Nubenheimer. And honestly, it's a command grabs, bro. It's a 5H at a distance to really challenge. Even the opposers isn't really doing that much. But trying to go low again. Checking them toes. Jump D.
Remember,
Scuff up the sneakers, a throw.
Nago don't bite. He's scraping lick. And now,
Scraping lick.
one of the locking the corner once again, 50% tension. But no, the backdash, excellent timing, gives Nubenheimer the opportunity to fight back. Wait, you'll do it
what a
because you're poggers? I don't know what he's going to do, but please don't. Oh, no, the base frame. That was sick. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Probably wondering how I won the tournament. Well, all started when I was fighting this Nago player. Possibly. Let's see if Nubenheimer could change the channel. 5K far slash. That was a bait, but too far out for the 2H. I think would recover in time to get that 2H lock him down, but this is still fine. Check that risk gauge. It is cranked up.
I'm not sure what to do with the raw astamorphous. Gets the lock.
Close range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, yes, love the plus frames here. Has little Eddie still, sort of. I got a blade too, the way of the blade, Shadow Blade. Now you gotta get locked down one more time. No more little Eddie. Opposed comes through. Nubenheimer with the back throw, instant 50% tension. You gotta be so careful. The dust doesn't do enough. Oh my god, the jump away and the burst. Ah, Nubenheimer.
Yo, Nubenheimer said, bro, burst better next time. Don't be doing that anymore. I don't care if that's some BM stuff. Burst better next time.
Be better, burst better.
Nubenheimer.
Be better, burst better. That's what he asked for. And got exactly what we asked for. A incredibly close set. Nubenheimer did come out on top there, so they're going to be sitting in the winners finals, awaiting the chip mirror. That is mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the best chip of all is what we're going to see pretty soon. Shout outs to Shrek. Fighting games are like onions. They have layers. That's
Shrek said that?
Yeah, he did. You got to go rewatch it. That was in that was in Shrek 5. It's not out yet.
Oh, are you sure? I thought it was like Evo 2018 or something.
Yeah, dude, where Shrek no, that was at the end of Shrek Super Slam. Remember? Like that was the name. Absolutely.
I gotta play that through.
Mean and green. Yeah, my donkey is absolutely nuts. You're a Farquaad player. I know it.
Nah, bro, I'm a Shrek player, bro.
Nah, you're not a Shrek player. You're not built. You're not built like the ogre. I'll tell you that.
No. You know what I am? I'm the what's the gingerbread guy? I'm that guy.
Oh, you're Gingy?
Yeah, I'm Gingy.
Do you know the Mashing Man? The Mashing Man. Down in neutral lane. Down in neutral lane. That's wild. I played Puss in Boots. Pick it up. My pick it up super. Oh,
bro, that character's probably top tier out here, but it also was top tier.
He's got sword normals, and he's small.
He's sword normals.
That's all you need. He's just Neko Arc. Oh, man.
Well, I hate that character.
Yeah.
But what I don't hate are mirrors of this sort, I'll tell you. Usually mirrors are kind of boring, kind of dry, depending on the character in the game.
It's Shrek a Shoto, sorry.
Bro, not for Strive, though. Not for Strive. Yes, my lord.
Dude, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes,
all mids? Yeah, Ducks all mids. That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, that's
Gremlin characters.
Honest mids, Michael.
Right here.
Yeah, this is just gonna be full APM violence. The optimal punish with the dust. I love that. Almost burst safe, but didn't have the height. And Bean is cooking right now. I think historically Bean Bean has the edge in this match historically, but the blade's edge is sharper. And right now Marvello fighting back, clapping back the sword, the blade, and you are done in this first round.
The 6-8 should take him down. Bro, I thought that was about to be the biggest comeback, but Marvello says, let me change history. But you know what? Well, we'll see what happens. There's an area right there. Mirror matches are always about playing that player more than playing the character. You both have the same optimal ranges, same tools. So we'll see what they do. And you both can get mixed. The raw DP lets it fly again. We see that coming from the side of Marvello.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That's what we were able to see right there. And now, locked up in the corner once again. And if you are having a hard time understanding which chip is which, red is going to be the side of Marvello, white is Bean. And now, locked down once again, looking good for Marvello, trying to get a quick win on the board. Not enough tension, jumps the alpha, and now another opportunity with a wake up DP!
He wants some DP too!
He did it right back.
DPs?
My man did it right back. That was
nuts.
Raw.
Why are you sitting it to me? It's raw, you donkey.
How
many times?
Why are you running?
You, and you.
Why are you
upstairs?
Why are you running? God. Nuts. I'm loving it. I'm loving these players. Like, sometimes you gotta swing. You gotta be okay to die. And that wasn't an EX die. Didn't have the tension, so just sent it. Oh, and we have Bean switched to Leo.
I forgot. Yeah, he's got a Leo. You know, he doesn't like the mirror match that much, and he does have a secondary character that he wants to work on for other matchups that he felt previously. This is before the patch. Now it's like, well, you know, Bean could, you know, this character can take care of any other character. Like, even in bad matchups, I feel like Chip is still fantastic. But let's see if Leo does something different right now.
And now, I mean, again, this character has the flash kick, more guts, which means you have more opportunities, more interactions where Chip is at disadvantage, which is what you're looking for. And, I mean, I could see it going either way, and it's already going in Bean's favor. Double 2D. Double D, man. We love Ed and Eddie.
Life has many doors, Ed boy.
Life has many doors, Ed boy.
All right, that one was like a 6. You could do better. I know.
I could.
Pull one more out for me.
It's because my voice is shot.
Yeah.
Next time.
You're not
next
at full
time.
power.
I'm not. I am at low power, but full power super. We're being shown the doors.
Oh man. Marvello back, but the DP, Red RC, you gotta know what's gonna come. They got the bar at the bottom. They're telling on themselves. They snitching.
Back turn incident. Oh no. Yep. Challenge with the 2K 2D. Whole reliable. Oh no, and the whiff. And yeah, that is the smell of the game. Wait, the burst. So good stuff. I like that he didn't opt. I like that he didn't opt for any further burst baits. It just takes the kill.
Very important right here. Backdash away from, he knows that they want the record pressure, especially off that low. You see Bean backing off 2D, side switch, counter hit, overhead. And of course, the FDS will space up this place, and the dash back in Bean, who's seen whip punch things like 2K easily. He'll do so against the likes of Marvello. Hold on now.
Hey,
the parry.
yo, that is so clean. And look at his health bar disappear. Oh no, not through the wall. Would have been even more, but now Marvello fighting back, trying to get a 2-0. Oh man, 2D connects. Now locked in the corner, back turn incident. Once again, trying to escape. That's a checkmate situation right there. I hate it.
Yeah, it's not over though. It's not over. Hold on now, Bean with the whip punish. Forget the character name. This is Chip with no dip. It's all wrong. Alpha played PRC. Alpha plays a meaty.
The throw, you're
with
not
the dash
there,
up
but
throw.
the OTG didn't connect. But the overhead did. I don't even know. Yeah, he had tension still to block with FD, so the overhead, it did connect right there. Man, I wouldn't say that was a gap because it was very close, both sides. And I love the adjustment. Why don't we call gapping necessary discrepancies? Because that's like the fancy way. Like, that's where you're wearing like the top hat and you have a pipe and the monocle. And you're like, yes, the necessary discrepancy. The necessary discrepancy between us.
That's because the Zoomers only want like a couple letters. If it's more than 4 letters or 5, they're already done. Super Noob just stopped paying attention, and so did Bean. I don't think he's that young actually. Let me pull back on saying Bean is a Zoomer.
No, I don't think Bean. I don't know how old Bean is, but I don't think it matters because the chip is cooking regardless. Oh no! Time to party.
Oh.
Yep. Immediately burst. Love that from Bean and Marvello. Finding a way back in this matchup. Quick adjustment, too, because it's hard. I mean, you're ready to play the mirror, and then you have to play against Leo, so changing up the way you want to play. And, I mean, obviously has a ton of experience in this matchup. It's not something foreign. Oh, yeah. You're negative?
Okay.
IDP?
Look at that whip punish here from Marvello. Again, we talked about how Marvello can definitely whip punch these buttons and will do so in kind and not find 6H. Marvello, as you pointed out, very well known in this matchup. He's played the likes of Razzo and the millions of other Leo players that you've had to deal with because this character does not get nerfed. There's the corner carry. There's a get scared off the backboard again on Globetrotters. 6-8.
Man, looking like the third quarter for the Globetrotters where they just start winning and they start breaking all the rules. There are no rules. I remember seeing one of their shows live. Absolutely amazing. And that's what we're seeing right now, too.
Oh. RC to continue the extension and goes in for the dash and throw. The layers that Marvello has, definitely a Marvel master, and it's marvelous to know how he's keeping B locked up in the corner, waiting for the DP, not gonna come. Either way, you're dead. Marvello going for that low and up 2 games. What do you do now if you're beaten? Do you go back to the chip to do it?
I don't think so. I think you stick with the Leo. You obviously prepare. No, he's going back to the chip or a secret third character. Nope, Leo's right back up.
Nah.
The Bridget? No, I'm kidding.
The Bridget? The Happy Chaos?
I would lose my mind.
I would too, because I don't think he'd be fine. I'll be real. Happy Chaos. A lot of execution, a lot of work you got to do with that character on defense. So, Bean sticking it with the Leo. Let's see if it happens. That he's able to secure this victory. But here's the back throw incident. Puts him in the corner 5.
Get off
DP lets it fly from Marvello.
Ooh, that is such a good answer right there from Bean. Sticks the Chip wants to move forward, and if Leo is one of the best at checking with the 2K, and dude, the double cross, it feels rough. Oh no, I'm scared.
Flash. Yikes. Almost over. Didn't have the bar for the finish for that super OTG.
We never get to see the shuriken, but this is a Marvello willing to utilize the option. Empty jump throw. Yes, again, goes for alpha blade, but the air throw was so clutch. B.
shades of Chip. Actually, we see it in Leo. But I like the shuriken because we see that maybe trying to challenge like back turn, force him to have to use parry or get him out of there by hitting him. So maybe that's the play. Ooh, wakes up 2S2H. Goes in for the corner carry combo. Off the 5K reset.
Oh.
Waits and baits a DP. He puts the layers upon layers.
And runs out of
If
the
this is
corner,
Onion, you
too.
crying.
I mean, hey, that's what we're seeing right now. The tears are flowing. Oh, yep, PRC right back. And the DP to react. I got one, too. Flash kick. Oh, man, we are swinging. And that's what I love. Oh, no.
Oh, look.
Yeah, and I like that. Just takes the damage because the burst is not coming out there. I thought that was going to drop. I was so worried for Marvello there for a moment. But now,
Because we saw it previously.
yeah, set point. Set point.
Man, Marvello knows this matchup way too well. Knows Bean too as well. Looking for these bust out situations and defeating them. 2K in play. Backdash, close slash, immediate burst to put it through the worst, and the burst on the side of Marvello to stay solid. Clash situation. 2D is the winner right here. And east to west. What does Mando wrestle? Get the super. There's a drop, and there's the back throw here from Bean.
Yeah, it happened again, and that's what we were afraid of. Another throw. One more will do it. Doesn't even have it happen. Just take the throw, bro. Wrong game. And now we're going to the final game. That was a little rough. Not gonna lie, it was a little difficult.
Oh, because the drops of the super just too far in the distance. But Bean's Leo still looks pretty solid. I'm sorry, Bean. I was not familiar with your stank. You nasty, okay? You nasty with the Leo. And you might be able to get it done against your fellow chip player and send them down the losers. This is the final game between the two. And it's going to be Bean still on the Leo, obviously. And Marvello will never switch from the chip. That is a tried and true character for him. Can he get the win, though? Jake, what's going to happen, brother?
I don't know. I think it's gonna be a wash either way in this final game because all bets are off. Why does the back throw do 30%? Oh,
It needs to.
it needs to. Shut your mouth. I know.
I'm not even a Leo player anymore. I'm not defending that character. I'm defending Chip.
You shut your mouth. Nice pickup from Marvello, coast to coast, breaks the wall. Unlimited meter to work with. When do you try to bust out? You got really? That's how you escape? Bean, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Special. Flash kick gets a knockdown side switch. Guards with meaty, but the DP denies. Damage applied with the side switch. Alpha Blade. Throw one more mix. Wait for the DP. Red RC. YRC. Let me free.
Didn't want to hold any of that. And again, the IB right there. So important. Check with the 5H. Not enough to kill just yet with no TG, but the 2K, 2D. All reliable. Fine. Set point now for Marvello. Not final game, final round just yet.
Could be, though. Getting down to the wire, too, as well. I feel like there's a few decisions if Bean just holds back on the DPs. It's a little bit stagger steps on the normals up in there. We could be seeing final game, final round, but what's going down right now is a super into the O key right after this, and you're not okay because Marvello will play with this bar. Fast RC, put you up in the corner, and makes you for goddamn near for free because that bar is spent. But that's why we see Bean get really aggressive with it immediately. DP again, Jake! DP again! No bait!
Got the 50% tension. Sometimes you just gotta send it. All the time you gotta send it. I agree with that decision. Oh my goodness. When do you even burst here? Maybe look for a gold burst? Oh, the patience from both sides. Rekka connects and the burst bait right there. Marvello, like I said. 3-2, and it was gonna be a wash either way, and it was a wash right there. Marvello finishing it off 3-2 at the very end. And again, super close, but that last game was all Marvello. And damn.
Gotta give credit to Bean, though. I mean, that Leo was kind of looking kind of nice, bro. Like, that was a very powered up Leo. But just not up to stuff in terms of, like, specific matchup knowledge. And I feel like those flash kicks were, like, maybe, like, those panic moments, like, or, hey, I'm gonna get out of this pressure. And Marvello just sniffed that out. He's like, I know how you play. Now you're gonna play the same way with Chip you're gonna play with Leo. But now you just have a bigger flash kick that leads into a lot more. Either way, Marvello moving on the bracket over his ship brethren. We might be seeing more of Bean throughout loser side. But again, this is Shark Pit City down there. You don't want to be there at all.
Yeah, you don't want to be down there with the Sharks. It gets harder and harder. And, oh, man, the NorCal team kill on the loser side. Aaron and Mack versus Jonathan Tene. That's going to be rough. It looks like Solstice overcame Red Ditto as well. And then a potential Zato mirror, too, in the loser side with Pepperysplash versus Jonathan Tene. But it's going to be us versus Yeso right now because we've got to see how well we play in the matchup as he's going to take us away. So Let's see how plus he is now. He has even more Ram propaganda, as there's only one Ram left in the bracket due to mirror matches. So take a look in the mirror and reevaluate the tier list that you think of. So take us away.
Watch out, Jake. I got a mean 6H, dude. You stay out of my way. We're all the way through now. Winners semifinals, right? Winners finals ready to go. Nubenheimer, Marvello, of course, getting the chip beer there. Very interesting set, going the full distance, right? Going a full 5 games between those two, and Marvello coming out on top. So a little bit of extra work for Bean to get done to try and get into top 3 and maybe have a shot at Nubenheimer in those possible grand finals. We'll have to see. Maybe in losers finals. We'll have to see how things shake out on that front. But let's run through just what we saw on the end there on winner's side. We'll take a quick look through Jake and Sinkhole already touching on one of those important matchups on the loser side. We'll get you all up to date on what's going on down there. Of course, we talked about Nubenheimer and Stealthy and Pepperysplash and Red Ditto. Let's get the other half of that bracket done. How did we get Bean and Marvello? And it was a couple of 3-0s, which a little unexpected for me, right? Mack, very, very talented player, but, you know, as I prefaced in my last segment, Bean, super comfortable in that matchup, has been playing it quite a bit as of late, has been super, super successful in it, and just absolutely takes care of business there, 3-0ing Mack in that set to move on. Marvello, on the other side, up against the Ram, S tier. It is no longer a joke, right, Jake? You can take a breath. I gave up on it last season. Don't worry. My tier list is in line with yours. You can relax, my friend. But Marvello taking care of business there, and that makes it a very, very tough spot for SQ going down to that loser's bracket. And then, of course, we got a very good look just there with Marvello taking down Bean. And Nubenheimer and Pepperysplash going to full 5 games, and Pep continues to show very, very solid up against Nubenheimer, and now this means, you know, it's a 2-1 record for Nubenheimer in their last 3 sets this week and last. But don't be surprised if Pepperysplash, you know, if they can get that rematch in losers or grand finals, if they turn it on its head, we'll have to see what can Pepperysplash do on the loser side of the bracket. Let's go back down there because we really hadn't seen any action from losers round 2 finishing up the last time we spoke. Of course, let's run down the matches. We had SQ and Jonathan Tene. Jonathan Tenney takes the win there. So unfortunately, SQ just getting caught in a couple of tough matchups. And this is, you know, not that continuing kind of top 3 showing we've seen from SQ as of late. I'm not concerned whatsoever. SQ is going to come back strong next time around. Everybody's going to have an off week. SQ had one here. I'm not worried at all. Next up, Mack and Adventure. And this is Aaron trying to earn that NorCal grudge match there with Jonathan Tene. And Mack takes care of it. Adventure with a performance today that, you know, uncharacteristically low in the rankings from what we've seen from Adventure lately. Adventure has been getting very deep in brackets, even though we've seen quite a few times Adventure getting caught in that winners round 1, winners round 2 spot, still has been making solid losers bracket runs, but unfortunately runs into just a tough matchup there with Mack and cannot get through. Red Ditto takes the 3-0 against Hotashi. It sounded like earlier on that Jake was maybe a little bit concerned for Red Ditto in that matchup. Didn't work out that way. Very, very good up against Hotashi, and that one moves on. And then it was Solstice up against Stealthy, and Solstice taking care of business, winning those first 2 sets on the loser side. Very, very important for the Ram player. Now, where we stand in this losers bracket is both of those losers round 3 sets are done, which means we have our full losers side quarterfinals. It was Jonathan Tene up against Mack. We already know how that one finished. Jonathan taking the win there. But the big one was Red Ditto and Solstice, and unfortunately, I believe Red Ditto had to forfeit that one. So Solstice taking a nice little W there. Doesn't have to worry about playing in that Ram mirror and moves on. And that gives us Pepperysplash up against Jonathan Tene on one side, Bean and Solstice on the other. 2 very fascinating sets. We get the Zato mirror in one, and then of course Bean on the chip up against Solstice's Ram. So we'll have to see how things shake out, but it's going to be a very interesting run to the finish. Nubenheimer and Marvello going to be super fun in winners finals. If I had to take a pick there, man, it's so hard to pick against Nubenheimer, and I always feel like I'm on the wrong side of this pick. I feel like every time I pick against Nubenheimer, he wins. Every time I pick Nubenheimer, he loses, which is, it's rare. It's only happened a few times. So I'm still going to lean on number 1 seed here, tearing things up. Really good set up against Pepperysplash. I'm going to take Nubenheimer to grab the win there. And just for fun, I'm going to predict that loser side semifinal. I'm going to say we got Pepperysplash. I'm going to say Pepperysplash and Bean. I think Solstice gives Bean a run for their money, but I'm taking Pepperysplash and Bean on that loser side to meet up in loser semifinals. Jake, Cola, what do you guys think?
Anything could happen in the loser side, and I mean, if you got Pep and Bean, I think Bean can take it over Solstice, but I don't know. The Zato Mirror is going to be exciting, and I think we have our winner side going first. So, Nubenheimer versus Marvello, and this matchup is incredibly interesting, I'd say. How do you feel about this matchup as a newfound chip player? And you've also played the other side of this matchup, Nago as well. So talk to me about how you feel from both sides, because I have played neither of these characters, and you hopefully have. I don't know. It's better to hear from personal experience. Yeah. I play good old soul bad guy. Impressed.
That's a bad idea, but when it comes to Nago and Chip's looking to whip punish like Far Slash and stuff like that and get in and start that oppression. And now it's even better because 2S has been nerfed in a way where you can play around that button, right? And your aerial approach is kind of nasty. However, all that needs to happen is one big boy normal coming through from Nago when you're through. That's why I feel like this matchup is even. But for Marvello himself, he has found difficulty with this matchup overall. I think he feels like this matchup is it's so volatile, it's so difficult to deal with. He's trying to find answers for it, and I think maybe overall it's maybe slightly in Nago's favor still, even with the nerfs that happened to the character. But I think with the way that Marvello's playing, it might be hard for the likes of Nubenheimer to land his game plan. We see a lot of the command grabs coming through continuously, right? He wants those midnight stacks or count blacks. He wants them big bites to start that oppression, to start locking the likes of Marvello and the other players up in the corner, stuff like that. You have a very mobile person and character, that won't happen as much. I think that might be what we see up in this winners finals.
Yeah, I completely agree. It's going to be, I think, the tail of the command grab and how long Nubenheimer holds on to it. It could come straight off the rip, which can catch Marvello off guard, or it might never be used until the moment is right. So we have to see how long he keeps it cooking in the slow cooker. And man, oh man, Nubenheimer Marvello. Again, Marvello hasn't gotten a Series E win yet, so this is pretty close. Getting the winner's side grand finals would be no small feat in this journey, and immediately gets the right starts on the right foot.
You're fantastic. Dash in, Tene gets a counter it. Alpha play, let's begin. Corner carry into the super immediately, and that puts him in this win condition. And for Chip, honestly, gets in that win condition quicker than other characters. You get that super bar built up, you have the fast RC cancels, but the close slash on his Oki, that was his Oki. What do you mean close slash?
It's my Oki and I want it. It's my Oki and I want it now. All right? I don't make the rules. You gotta accept it for what it is, Cola. Because my man is cooking. My man is cooking right now.
Oh, yeah, not to turn by that option at all, bro. I would have put down the controller, but Marvello, as we played other games that put him in strange situations, whips the by RC back 5K. Counter hit play right here. That's when all this combo actually happened. Now able to get the OTG. One more hit, FD for damn dear life. Gonna play perfectly.
Oh, not perfect enough. Damn, Nubenheimer clutching it out right there. You can never put him down. As long as there's a pixel of life, he is not out. And bye-bye, almost 50%. Yeah, give it to me. But, oh, God, damn this character. He's made of paper, bro.
But that's a challenge, you know, having to deal with all the paper situations. Oh, my God. Put him in an aerial space or put him in a square space. Box him up. Nubenheimer. God.
Dude, my man gave him the whole bento box. He said, sushi, sukiyaki.
Sukiyaki.
He put him in the bento. That's what he did. He cut him into 5 different pieces. With the mochi dessert afterwards, that was...
With the mochi dessert, that's delicious.
Yeah.
Some of that.
That was that combo. What's your favorite flavor of mochi? Which one?
Green tea. I'm pretty basic.
I was about to say the same thing. That's right. I was gonna tell you on
Let's go.
3, say your flavor, but you beat me to it. Green tea goes crazy.
It goes
and,
wild.
That is what we're seeing right now. The red blood tea is doing a little bit too much more. That's the vanilla rooibos, or a passion tea. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. Oh, God, he stopped with the yum yum.
Yeah, wasn't good for his tummy. Out of that situation is Nubenheimer, knowing to leave the corner expeditiously, and Marvello cannot get hit with a 5H counter hit or 6P.
And
wait
burst
to base
save.
with a burst. Yeah, I don't think Marvello's going to burst right there, but still, you want to cover all your options.
Everything covered right there. The insurance plan was more than enough to make the job work out. Oh, God.
Man, so like a good neighbor, Nago is there.
That's right. But he's not in the red color. Don't worry, he's not
That's
even
true.
wearing khakis either. Doesn't work out. Oh, that yummy, yummy. By the way, it's 2-0, guys.
I like how you said that so calmly. By the way, he's dead.
By the way,
This man's, he's dying.
did you guys know that less than 3 minutes have passed and winners finals is almost over? Dude, I need production every single time Nago pops off. I need to zoom in on Cola more, because that's like, it becomes more powerful. All right, Nago's fighting for everybody. We need more months.
Bro, he really is, bro.
He said Eastern Chip Kingdom, Eastern Nago Kingdom is what he
the
said.
Nago Nation is invading.
That's the Nago Nation.
Nago Nation.
The
He said
Nago
February
Nation.
is every month, okay?
Every
Nago
month
says
is
every month.
every month is February. That's what we like to do. Let's go. Hell yeah.
Yo, Nubenheimer on game point doing the most. God.
Nubenheimer. Oh man, this has been an excellent winners final so far. Marvello, I don't know if it's guiding under the pressure or Nubenheimer just showing us the caliber of player he is. By the way, about to pop, about to bust once again. Oh man, but you know, as close as you can get to 21, my man's doubling down with 12, and he is hitting all 9 right now. Uh-oh, back throw incident. Give me my blood meter back. Break the wall, break the glass, because I'm trying to beat you up.
No. I thought it was coming.
Almost, but no, we will not end again back in the corner here. But, you know, not deterred. That's the thing. Oh, no.
Oh, I'd be very deterred to play this character after that sequence right there. 2K2D6H, and this is set point with the Nubenheimer with the quickness. 80% run to get it done. We talked about that low health of this character when it comes to Chip. You got to be able to get in to get that win. We haven't really seen 2S in 5H whip punish. However, Marvello's in until the burst comes out.
God, lockdown once again. Marvello, you know, staying alive right here. A really good round. Should be able to kill right here with the super. Doesn't even need the super. The Alpha Blade gets the job done.
Resounding perfect right there. What a way to clap back like that
Perfect.
here from the son of Marvello. This is what you need. You need that momentum right back in your hands and that movement. But it's been 6P, 5P every so often from Nubenheimer. He has some great reversal 5Ks. But right now, we're back to mid-screen. FD to get some space up in this place. Looking for a whiff. Yep, see?
God, it just keeps on coming. Nubenheimer one sequence away from winning it all, and the DP comes out from Marvello, trying to stay alive. 2K2D, all reliable. One more touch will do it. Is there going to be a YRC to stop this pressure? That's what you have to look for. No, just offers for the backdash. Again, Nubenheimer, one more opportunity. The bite misses. No yummy. No yum-yums.
No punch, though. 5P, 6K in play, burst. Oh, one more hit, one more counter hit, and that's it. DP lets it roll. Bro, Marvello did that with no bar at the bottom and with no health too, but you're through the 5H from downtown, from the tip. Nubenheimer gets it done 3-0 over Marvello. And health discrepancy aside, the way that he is able to lock down such a quick character like Chip is ridiculous. That is such fantastic play. It makes me not want to ever play Chip again. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, he showed the necessary discrepancy right there. You have been gapped. You have been gapped is what we have seen. Oh, you like that? That's mine.
It's just such a weird word from the Zoomers. Like hearing Super New and all them say gap, got gapped. I'm like, are y'all good? Because it could mean a lot of different things. And right now, what it means is that we're going down to, I think, losers final. No, losers semifinals. As Jonathan, Tene, and Bean are going to face off.
Ooh, I got one. I'm 2 for 2 right there. Sorry,
2 for 2.
so That is Jonathan overcoming the likes of Pepperysplash in a 3-2 fashion. And then 3-0 from Bean. Bean wasn't happy about getting sent to losers and immediately annihilates Solstice. Just puts him in a body bag and is like, yep, we're done here. Goodbye, Solstice.
Yep, right.
It was a good
Ship
run.
him off.
Yeah, send him off.
Did you see what Jonathan today said on Twitter, by the way?
No. What did Jane Nasty say on Twitter? Hold on. Gotta use my Twitter fingers. See what's up.
Here, I got you. You said I didn't think that this would mean that we had to take each other out. We had to play for 5th. Like he said. Yeah, in response to we were talking about how if they both play in the tournament, they both lose.
Oh, and he hit us with the Wesley Snipes too. Oh man,
with the cry face, no.
Not like that, dude. That's you when you have to eliminate me in the bracket in Street Fighter 6, but it's not gonna happen.
We'll see what happens.
Nah,
never. Ashy, my boy. We'll see what happens.
I don't play
Bean and Jonathan. I'll play top tier. Just like out here.
Gotta play that top tier, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh yeah.
Wow, Bean was quick with it. Bean kind of getting into your boy right now. Jay Nasty. You get real nasty up on these sticks. I ain't gonna lie.
I think this matchup sucks. I'm not. I haven't played either side of it enough to understand, but Bean is one of the best in the business for a reason. And again, these players have played a ton together. So Jonathan falling down in this first round. I'm just going to call it now. This round is over. You don't have burst. You're in the corner versus Bean. Here's positive tension. That's a
fight
wrap.
back for your boy. Fight back for your boy. Jonathan Tene.
There's nothing more to
the
say
best defensive play. Hold on now. You see that bar at the bottom built up?
Nothing more to say here. Nothing more.
Nothing more to say? You sure?
I promise. I'm positive. Absolutely positive. That's right. That's crazy. I can't believe it. Yeah, dude. That one was you just send it off. You forget that it happened. Let it roll off your back.
Let it roll.
Be like Duck Dodgers. The water's got to roll off the back, okay? Bugs Bunny came out on top here. That's how I'm feeling because he's fast and he's quick, and he's sending you to the gulag. That's what happened right there.
Yeah, I mean this is a Looney Tunes ass game, so it definitely makes sense. Mickey Mouse house. Let's see who takes it though. But being with that aggression, I feel like if any other chip player besides Marvello, this would have been the comeback of the century for Jonathan Tene. But Bean is so aggressive, and I think one thing that makes this matchup so bad is if you lose Eddie, which they will make you do dash up 2K and stuff like that, we have to deal with the pressure of these fantastic moments of this character. The DP raw. Bean has no bar at the bottom, but the bar spit here. Red RC and the baited of the burst.
Man, the Frog is really putting in overtime here, but the back row incident is going to be incredibly difficult. No more Frogs on deck. Eddie Meter is back, so potentially going to have it happen, but the throw knockdown is so strong. Zato doesn't really have a way to escape. Maybe a wall break is going to come in the future, but no, we want to keep on slumping, and it is a summer slump right now in winter. Give me the burst, put it in the bag. Frog coming out pretty soon. The drills, oh no, completely whiffed. I can't believe it. No more Frog, no more messing around. Ah, brother.
DP. How did that hit? I'm so tight. I'm tight for Jonathan Tene, but that jump H play was fantastic for Bean. Get the jump in, but how did that DP actually hit? Is Kermit a Zato main?
Absolutely.
Jake. Okay.
Absolutely. Without a doubt. All right, Jim. This is Shadow Jim Henson. Okay, like that's what it is. He is evil Jim Henson. This is if he made Sesame Street and it was poorly received. This was.
He's broke. He's out of a job.
Yeah. He became Zato. He's not even blonde, bro. It doesn't matter. He dyed the tips, trying to be like Eminem. Oh no.
What was that, Guy Fieri?
Oh
this
yeah,
is getting scary. Up in the corner,
taking you to Mix Town, Flavor Town. Is that what's happening?
Population U. Whips the throw. Oh my God. Get 2D in the side switch 2 burst. Drop to the nade. Has him in the corner. Shadowy Frog for the jump D from B. What are these call outs?
No idea. God. So good from
Bad
Bean.
Jump D. Like.
Man, are we gonna see another blowout right now? This is kind of nuts. Jonathan Tene.
Where's all that heat?
I don't know where it is.
Jay Nasty. Where that heat at, Jay Nasty?
Where is Jay Nasty? I have no idea where he is, brother. Where are you, Jay Nasty? Where have you gone, my sweet summer child?
I don't see him right now. All I see right now is the Mean Bean fighting machine.
The Mean Bean.
Game point.
Dude, if he was wearing green, it'd be over. Mean Green Bean fighting machine.
Tell him to switch after this round.
No switch. Ooh, no switch. No switch. All blade.
Mars. 5P red RC. Yeah, corner carry.
Frog back on the screen. Oh,
Uh-oh.
man.
Talk to me.
2K2D. Yeah, lockdown, not even. No, the frog wasn't there. This is going to be incredibly rough. Now the drills gets it done. And the defense drills were not strong enough to decide it. Getting around on the board, Jonathan Tenney. Staying alive. Big Bee Gees fan.
Nice counter hit at that distance too as well. Not utilizing that button to catch Bean coming in or dashing and trying to clip Eddie. He's using Eddie as a bait, which is unfortunate to use your buddy as a resource like that. But here's the back throw. Jump H2D knockdown. Close slash. Now all up in that, record situation. What's next? Counter hit. The super.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Locked down by Bean. One more situation to come out. You have to look out for the YRC from Jonathan now. You got to find the right timing. Not going to even get an opportunity. Is now set point for Bean. And this might be the last round that we see Jonathan, and we're already having a bad time, so I'll give the people what they want. Breaking the wall immediately. It's hard being a Muppet because I'm used to having myself handled, and you can understand that in any which way, because I'm getting handled once again. I have a different puppeteer. Went for the burst fate, locked down once again, positive tension, not even going to get an opportunity, single hit confirm, and I'm dead. And the lag gets it done. It is over. No more Frog looking like somebody who doesn't know how to play Frogger, because he's been run over. That was messed up. That was messed up.
I'm still hung up on the. Hey yo, run a little different here, but Bean's dominant performance.
Is it too good?
Definitely.
Oh, you want me to sing? If we get no rainbow connection.
No, because DMCA. But great play here from Bean, working the way back from the loser side, and just has to. I'm sorry, my bad, Jonathan Tene. But Bean, he worked his way for a while up in this bracket. Unfortunately, was not able to get all the way through, dying to Jonathan Tene. Jonathan Tene with a 3-0. That means Marvello versus Jonathan Tene, and one of those cats is going to be going up to grand finals to fight off against Nubenheimer, looking to get that early victory before.
No, Jonathan got wiggity washed. It's Bean versus.
Yeah, what am I talking about?
I
looked at the thing, and I'm like, the score in the challenge. I'm like, my brain was like, oh, but this says this.
Be like,
we'll
wow.
update that. But Bean
invalidated the rest of the set.
Yeah,
but
actually, you lost, Bean.
Yeah,
you lost.
Sucks to suck, bro. That's crazy. But no, not going down that way. And Bean is going to be the one that is moving on. So, you're disappearing. You're going lower and lower. Only the forehead? That's
only the
nuts.
forehead. That's all you need is this beautiful forehead. This beautiful fro. This beautiful action out here at Series E, people. Make sure you tweet out and let people know what's going on. There's 400 plus of you. There should be a lot more as we get down to the nitty-gritty of losers finals. And I'm curious to see if Nubenheimer's going to take this. I mean, that'd be some great energy to walk into the World Tour Finals like, yo, I'm him. I'm going to get that win. I'm that guy.
Yeah, man, this has been so good so far. And I don't know, Bean looking like he's coming back with a vengeance in this. Is the mirror match. Do you get the revenge? It was 3-2 last time. I feel like it's going to be a blow-up either way. Like, I don't think... I don't know. Just feeling something about it, Bean immediately going to the Leo. I don't think it... I don't know. I don't know how to call it. I wish...
I don't think it's a bad idea to go Leo, though. I think the problem was him. Obviously, Leo does well in this matchup. But it's the amount of reversals that we saw continuously from Bean. If he stems that down, it's going to be harder for Marvello to land those. And also, 2Ds like this, you can't be doing for free, dog. You got to definitely space them out better or put them out like in a wake-up 2D option against like a throw. But either way, good play with the super. That's going to kill. Damn, that's going to kill.
God. You look away for a moment, and it just ends. I blinked, and it was over. That's like life. You got to live in the present, because it is a present to deal with this damage. No way. No. Oh, not enough. Whammy, no whammy. Stop. Oh, stop. Stop.
What a way to make a drop.
Call the cops. Because all Leos are bastards, man.
Brother,
all
it's
Leos
so nasty.
ALAB. ALAB. All Leos are bastards. Man. That's nuts.
That's crazy. I'm not a Leo player anymore, so you can say that. You can say all you want. I ain't a Leo player, bro. I ain't going back there.
You're like, I will salute you on this day, brother. Amen.
Ain't Memorial Day, bro. Ain't Memorial Day for that sort of play. But I will say, like, that's such a nasty situation, that Oki situation, where you have to deal with the cross up, jump in. For other cats, it's jump in, lows, and stuff like that. But there's the cross through. And Bean looking a lot better with this Leo. And honestly, again, back in the reversals, making him be in bad situations. But Marvello off to a better start this round.
Yep. And now, Marvello looking alive, forced to the corner. I'll lower my camera a little bit. I had it right over the health bar. Now I can read the name, and yeah, I don't know. It just kind of migrated over there. And it just sort of happens. What a 5P to get the pickup, and you're no, please, no, Marvello. And immediately it's like, get that back throw instant out of my face. That was such good BRC. The slow down, take you to the dirt. I can't say it. I was gonna say something.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
The DP though, Marvello with the whip punishes. That far slash against 2K has been a good play. You know, I like that. We can set the distance for these buttons to whiff. 2K2D knockdown. Yeah, we bait those out. YRC, let me free. Lift the throw. No go, bozo. Hold this hard knockdown.
Uh-oh, this is so rough. Yep, nice challenge again on the 2K2D. Just a little bit too fast. No shenanigans for the side of Leo. Oh, yeah, stuck in the corner still. Uh-oh. That is the telltale sign. And he is definitely sunning him right now. That is not what you want. When he calls you little bro, says little son, that's not what you want.
Little son?
Little son.
It's not even Father's Day. He's getting it done like that. That's crazy.
That's true.
Wow. Now use some of the fireball pressure too as well to stop Marvello. So you have to do a different look. Oh my God, the red RC corner carry. And again, off of any exchange, you lead as Chip.
You were living vicariously through Marvello right now, aren't you?
It hurts.
Remember, dude.
This hurts.
ALAP. ALAP. All Leos are bastards. That's what we're seeing.
You see both sides with this character, right? When everything's looking great for Chip, his pressure is insurmountable, but you fight someone that understands how to fight Chip and is playing a character that does well against Chip and takes things off the table that are whiff punish, and then you see the damage come through, and you're like, even Marvello, even someone that plays Marvel has been through these situations that has lost so much health and died, in a quick game or whatever in 3 seconds, 4 seconds. This has still got to be disheartening at some point because this is game point right here for Bean.
Is Bean about to get another 3-0? I don't know, man. Man.
Brother, someone said I voted for him.
Wait, you voted for who?
Do a recount. Do a recount.
No. It's not that type of recount, bud. That's not what's happening here. That's not what's happening. All right.
Man said, not my president.
He said, stop the count. All right. We were talking about Sesame Street earlier. How many overhits? 1. 2. 3 mix-ups is all it takes to kill the Chip. And now Bean 1 round away from closing out this chapter of him versus the likes of Marvello.
Hey, that is crazy. The way Bean is moving. It's his character. I mean, again, you know this character. You've been playing it for so long. So when it comes to having a counter pick, you should be definitely ready and steady when you fight. That was going to be a mirror match. 2K, 6K in play. Oh my God, the side switch special 2. Almost through, denies the overhead with the burst and get the counter hit. Able to get the pick with a better super this time. You see him switch up the super to stay fine. I like this.
Needed that situation. Marvello showing signs of life. And now, not able to get the kill. Not enough, but dude, flash kick into the finish. Should be able to get the wall break here. And that's a wrap. 3-0 from the side of Bean. Just clawing his way through the loser's bracket. And your reward is 1 primed Nubenheimer. Ready to defeat the Leo. Because ALAB, he's trying to show us that all Leos are busters right now. He's trying to... ALAB, man. It's not, dude. It's over. It's over, man.
It's over. It might be over.
He's gonna go yum yum. Do we see? I don't think he plays the Leo in this matchup. I think you just play the Chip and try to run over Nubenheimer, but Nubenheimer doesn't let that happen.
I think the Leo is just for the mirror match and maybe some specific matchups. But Chip is fine in that matchup. It's just you have to stay fine. I know people are saying, Bro, Chip sucks, all this other stuff. But literally that was a matchup where someone counterpicked with the character and knew that matchup because they play Chip deeply, right? They understand the gaps and things like that. They understand what they need to do differently, and that's why they got through. Bean versus Nubenheimer is your final match of the night. Grand finals. So people, Series E is definitely getting serious out here. We saw some great top action. Some of the usual suspects are, you know, maybe spectating or getting ready for Arc Revo, but one of them is sitting in the winner's side saying, I want a little bit of that scrap like that, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of that Series E pot.
And I mean, getting that money right before the tournament feels good, all right? You got to buy drinks for the whole crew, maybe buy some.
When they lose.
Everybody, yeah, or they lose, so it's true.
No, when they lose, I mean, you know.
Oh, yeah, when they lose?
You buy drinks,
no.
yeah.
Get the drinks for everybody, get the Korean barbecue, you got to pull up. Oh,
yeah. Sorry, Nago's busted, but, you know, hey, see you next year.
True. And I mean, we're going to get to see the next match, not next year, but pretty soon as we finish up the tournament for the day. It is going to be Nubenheimer versus the likes of Bean. And Bean, I want to call out Bean's loser run because as soon as he got sent to losers, 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. That is 9 games straight of just winning, and that is the composure you need as a top-level competitor. So now Bean gets his shot at Nubenheimer, and it's pretty funny because what were their seeds, Cola? What were they seeded? Can you tell me?
First and second, would it be?
How did that happen? How did that? That's,
I don't know. They just winning a lot.
That's crazy. How would that happen? That's nuts. That they ended up in this position that was expected from the start. The script. The script feels good, but we're going to have to go off script right now because Yeso is going to have to walk us through the matches we just did before we get into the finals. So thank you all for watching so far. Yeso, host us up.
Okay, so then Bean makes it to Grands, and they'll go 3-2, and then Nubenheimer will throw and get. I mean, hey, 3-0s galore there. Can't wait to see what happens in grand finals. Don't know what Jake's talking about from a script perspective. Hey guys, welcome back. Great sets there. Yeah, didn't see any of that coming. I am completely surprised, and looking forward to grand finals. Bean getting that shot at Nubenheimer that I was talking about a little bit earlier on. 1 seed versus the 2 seed. Didn't get to see them meet in winners finals, but they made it to grands, and they will be both in the top 2. In back-to-back 3-0s there. Winners finals to losers semis to losers finals. Very, very interesting sets on that front. Just missed on my predictions. Did pick Bean to get there, and then of course had Pepperysplash making it into that loser semifinal. Didn't quite work out on that front, but Bean gets there, dominant up against Jonathan, and then up in that mirror once again up against Marvello, and able to get revenge this time and in dominant fashion, taking the 3-0 on that front. That sets up Nubenheimer versus Bean. Should be a fun one. Cannot wait to see how things shake out on that front. We are going to head to a quick break though, and when we come back, we've got grand finals to finish off the night here with Series E Guilty Gear Strive, and then we will make sure at the end of the night do want to take a peek at just the current standing of our partnered player standings here in the Series E, because of course they're playing to try and hold on to that sponsorship going into next season, make sure that they don't have to re-qualify at the end of the season. So we'll take a look at that at the end of the night. But as we go, we have a very special announcement about a new event we are working on coming next month in partnership with our friends at Microsoft and Game Pass. Check it out.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
And it's time for our grand finals out here at Series E this week. Nubenheimer, Bean. Winner side, Nubenheimer only needs 1 to get it done in terms of wins of sets. And Bean needs to do it twice to make it nice. My name is Seikola. I'm joined with Jake, Ryan, Dog. About to end the night with some great fights. How do you feel about what's about to happen right now?
I think I don't know. Nubenheimer sweep. That's all I gotta say, man. He has been playing immaculately so far. I mean, he's had to scrap it out for all his wins, pretty much, minus the winners finals. 3-0 against Pork Laser, 3-2 against Stealthy, 3-2 against Pep, 3-0 against Marvello, and Bean has been doing the 3-0s on the loser side. So it's gonna be one hell of a fight.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be nasty right here. Bean took down Hotashi at TSP. I believe that Hotashi was on the Nago during that time. I didn't get to watch all of it. But if that's the case, then I think being prepared and ready to fight that sort of Nago. Obviously, Nubenheimer is different, a lot more command grabs, and different sort of style. So I have to get ready for that. But Bean is prepared for that character. Is he prepared, though, for the likes of Nubenheimer, who is enhanced, powered by the fact that he is going to the World Tours this weekend on Saturday? Make sure you guys tune into that. It's going to be fantastic to see all those cats from around the world fighting. But for right now, we'll give you a slight preview as one of the players is sitting in the winner's side. That's Nubenheimer. Definitely earned a spot out here at CEO Taku last year. First offline major, and he had already been a king of the online scene. He was fine offline. So it'd be great to see what he does out there. But today we've seen him, as you said, very strong against the likes of Stealthy, Pepperysplash, Marvello, and stuff like that. So he'll have some chip practice too as well.
Yeah. It's so much chip practice. And again, these players play together all the time, I would hope, and have their own respective chips and Nagos to practice against. So, oh boy, this one is volatile and explosive. I don't know. Again, I think Nubenheimer is going to take it. It would be a great confidence boost before going into the Arc Rebel finals. And that's how you want it. That's how you want it to be. You want to show up to the tournament and then go in strong. Because that's got to be a nice, it's reassuring to be in that position in tournament, I would say, before going in to get a nice win. It's good.
It would feel good. It will feel real good if he's able to get that victory, get that little bit of guapo the dot that's out here at Series E. Let's see who's going to take it. Grand Finals, Nubenheimer, Bean, let's get it.
Man, oh man. And immediately starting off with the 2K2D, all of this match is going to be related on momentum. If Nubenheimer is able to swat the fly, it will be over. But overhead is what we're dealing with right now. We're not dealing with over. We're dealing with over.
I see. 6H, though. Get the wall break. And one of the parts about that momentum is, like, Nubenheimer knows that he only needs a few hits to do it, right? So that momentum is going to be real quick with it. But... oh, 2K, never mind. I was going to say some nice things about Bean, but things were getting an immediate burst, but Nubenheimer's back in with a 2S starter, ends it with the far-slash combo.
And, oh man, this has been such a good start so far for the side of Bean, but Nubenheimer down and not out. The defense is so clean. The backdash trades. No way. No.
This didn't hit. Oh!
He's dead. Sukiyaki. He got sliced up. That's crazy. That's
crazy. Said no sushi, no sukiyaki out here. Just the wave check, the connect right. The side of Nubenheimer. And we've already seen him rotate the back dash and being called out. He said, cool, I got something for the ass. Immediate super.
They really be like that sometimes. They really do be like that. They really do be like that sometimes. That's all you gotta say. Nuts. And now Nubenheimer, getting the super knockdown once again. And now Bean has an opportunity to really fight back. Well, oh no, drops at the end, but it doesn't matter. Happy little reset.
No backdoor incident. Immediate 5K in play right there for Bean. And that's hard because, like, usually when they get the wall break after the super, for the likes of chip players, like, you are looking out for them to do some sort of, like, reversal button, right? You're looking for, like, them to press something, get outside before that positive tension gets all built up. Backdoor incident coming through right now. 2K, I think I'm going to get the counter hit, or 2D, the close slash, immediate burst though from Bean. But he's lost so much health.
Oh, dude, yep. Throw, and you're done. We go on with the show. 1-0 lead for Nubenheimer. Looking strong so far, trying to not give us a reset. Wants to get that money pocketed so that Korean barbecue is on Bean. Remember, before we used to say Nubenheimer might as well be sponsored by Matcherino with how much money he's been able to win from them. He's just gathering all the winnings from the tournaments and
the scraps,
Man.
Ooh.
Exactly. Give me them tournament scraps.
There's more internal scraps out here, definitely more to cover everybody's meal. A Korean barbecue. Oh, you're almost through. Paints out the burst. Oh my God, he had that thirst call. Wins into the super, the wave check, the ocean spray. Shouts to my boy C4. We're not gonna be seeing any more of Bean this round.
Yeah, cut the tape. Cut the tape. It was a great week. Thank you for coming to Series Z. Really appreciate everyone being here. I'm sorry, Bean.
Nah. It's not over. Come on, Bean. Bean ain't the little bro right now. It ain't over, bro. Come on. It ain't over. Look at that corner pressure.
Yeah, you need to get that. Gotta get that corner hit in order to seal the deal right now. Oh man, that Fukio back was absolutely terrifying. All that pressure for a crumb of damage. Have you seen my big boy damage? It's time for yummy, 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 yummy. Cut the tape. Oh man, the opening to the park has been done, and you're not invited, Chip. I'm sorry you're not tall enough to ride in Guilty Gear Strive. One more game to go. Nubenheimer is in control, man. He's in control.
Bro, I don't care what y'all say about like Nago and stuff. No other Nago's playing like this. Like besides Hotashi, there's not a million Nagos running around. In fact, he manages his blood bar right. He's calling out a lot of what Bean wants to do on defense. It's a lot of the player reads, and obviously has a strong character. But God willing, this dude is just chilling and waiting for his time to strike. And didn't just do a million damage. You know, he's picking his shots correctly.
I mean, that's all you need.
Yeah, Dark Necro. You're right.
Yeah,
Dark Necro.
Dark Necro. 3. Down, super knockdown. Down but not out. This media situation is going to be fantastic for Bean. I want to see Bean go to distance. It's just, oh god. Have fun. Oh yeah, with command grab. Do not burst. Yep, no heroes. No more heroes. Going down a game. Comfortable with that. And I love that. Nubenheimer's willingness to hold the burst. Uh-oh.
He's been in far slash. You see him Fukio back to the blood. A little of that blood bar boosted up, and now that controls the corner until the DP comes through from Bean. Devil through the die for that, but risk with reward will come through every so often, and it gets him outside that corner position too as well. You see him set us up with the FD 6 speed. Jesus, Nubenheimer.
No more specials lab with the 6P. Connects once again, and now it's time to party. Go forward. You got one more opportunity. You can take no normals on Chip, and there's the one normal you were not allowed to take, followed up by the slash. Set point. Nubenheimer.
This tournament. See what happens.
Uh-oh.
All right, Bean off to a way better start, 6H, but again, Nubenheimer, he'll get down like 1/4, and it's like, it's looking like it might be a wrap, brother. Like, Nubenheimer gets him twice, and it's not nice. Overhead, though, coming through with the last part of the record, and the 6K in
play.
You're
dead. Oh, you're absolutely dead. One game on the board for Bean, baby. One game on the board for Bean, baby. Looking like the toys from the 90s. It's not over. The fad, their worth is going up, I promise.
Bean stocks are high right now. Invest in Bean coin right now.
Bean stonks are high. All right.
Okay.
Beans will never go out of style. The Bean stonks. Get your credit cards ready. All right. Go to Fidelity. Get yourself a nice investment. A 401k and it's the Bean way. That's what you want. The Bean way right there. You want the Beano. To make your dream roll. Oh, I don't know about these bean stunks. Oh no, this is the recession. Oh man, the bean stunks. It's crashing.
They're going down. The market's crashing.
That's crazy.
Oh, this is my kid's college fund.
The strike freeze.
It's all gone.
Dude, you told me that these bonds were gonna pay off. Uh-oh. This is terrifying. All right, Bean fighting back.
Throw up in the corner, jump H, 6K in play with RC. Able to get that extension. You gotta watch out for that bar with that 6K opener. That's been the Bean special, especially with any chip. You got that bar at the bottom, 6K opener. But all it takes is one good play. Yo, that DP. Red RC again. Bean bursted. He can't get hit. The bull bar's boosted up. Extended normals from the side of Nago.
Nice. Love that from Bean. I'm sorry for doubting you. I gave him the commentator curse, but in a good way.
Trying to see more matches to play. I'm trying to see more. And you see him FD and stutter step a little bit. Not only looking out for normal, so whip punch, but just do it a different sort of way. Puts a palm play on with the Wreckers, and again, Wrecker situation. Overhead, Red Arson, keep it safe and solid. 5K, not the best trade, but we'll get the DP in the side switch.
Yikes. Give me all your health. One more touch will do it. Has the super avail. Bro, the way he's Fukyoing is absolutely terrifying. Oh, but look at the wrist gauge. Look at the wrist gauge. Oh, man, he's about to die. The 2S set point again. Ugh, gross. Gross. Nubenheimer. No burst. No burst on the side of Bean either. I love that. Playing patient, the rope-a-dope. I'm running. I'm scared. No, I'm not. Oh, God.
Into his arms. The back, though. Dino some dirt, bro. 2K. Placement at 6H. One decision right here. Will be the end. Nubenheimer. RC. 5P. 5K. Burst. Hold on now. If B can pull us back, he'll be the most impressive player in all of Guilty Gear history. Because all it takes is the 6-speed of ceiling, the slap chop against the chest to put this man to rest. Nubenheimer through Winterside taking this week's Guilty Gear Strive Series E tournament.
Yeah,
God damn.
I can't believe he said, "Judo chop, do I make you Randy, darling?" and then killed him. That was nuts. That was nuts. And Nubenheimer coming out on top again. Again, that was how I predicted it. I thought that Nubenheimer was going to be able to sweep the whole way. Bean did put up a good fight, yet Nubenheimer going into the Arc Rebel World Tour Finals. We'll get to go in with a Series EW the week of, and should be feeling more than good about that. So, love the tournament that we had today. Loved commentating with you, Cora, and you know that was just some solid ass Guilty Gear.
It always is. Every single week, make sure y'all are tuned in and locked in out at the Series E on their socials, on their Twitches, everything. If they got a Facebook, follow them there too as well, so you know when all this heat is coming through in terms of Guilty Gear and other games too as well. But as you said, every single week of Guilty Gear has been fantastic. And if this is any indication what we're going to see this week for the World Tour Finals, well, I can't wait to see what's going to happen at the finale. Nubenheimer looking juiced up and ready, prepared to take down everybody. But there's people from around the world, the globe, to come and fight him. And we're finally going to get to see U.S. versus Japan versus EU, baby.
Oh, yeah.
At the finals, let's go. Oh,
Yeah.
man, I can't wait for this.
Yeah, it is the preview to EVO Japan. And as always, we've had a fantastic time at Series E. So once again, if you aren't already, please make sure you're following. Support the stream. Support the game, and if you want to follow us, make sure you can follow us at the bottom right there, because we will see you next time at Series E for Guilty Gear Strive. And as always, it's been a blast, so see you next time.
Peace.
Tip of the cap to those two gentlemen. Great cast on the night. Cola and Jake Ryan signing off there, and what a bracket. And Nubenheimer coming through, taking care of business, and you heard Jake and Cola setting it up there, right? Arc Rebel World Finals coming up this weekend. Nubenheimer coming in with some nice momentum. Obviously, it's got to feel good getting just another win here in Series E under your belt right before an event like that, especially with, again, as always, a nice stacked bracket here. So you feel like you got some really good sets, some really good practice under your belt for when it matters the most this coming Saturday. So we definitely wish Nubenheimer a ton of luck, and of course some Series E representatives that'll be in the mix this weekend, so keep an eye out for that. Make sure you're watching and supporting all of your favorite Guilty Gear Strive players there. But that's going to do it for us tonight. Well done, Nubenheimer, being with an impressive run there as well. Look at those back-to-back 3-0s there from Bean to earn that spot in Grand Finals. Unfortunately, not able to force the reset, but I think still Bean walks away from today knowing that he played pretty damn well. So well done on that front. If we can, I would love to take a look at our cumulative standings here. Wonderful. Thank you to everybody in production. So this is where we stand right now. Probably not to a lot of folks' surprise. Umisho at the top with 250 points. Tempest NYC, though, our friend, they are representing Team Mike and Ike, not all that far behind, right? 60 points can be made up fairly quickly in a couple of weeks. And, you know, Umisho has a couple of down performances. You can make it happen. But that's the hard part, right? You not only have to show up and put up big points yourself, but you have to hope that Umisho isn't making it deep in brackets, which it's a pretty rare occurrence not to see her inside of a top 4, making things happen and taking down the Giants here in Series E. Adventure in 3rd place is very cool to see. One of my favorite players to watch this season. Of course, we here at Series E have been big fans of Adventure for a while. Love the Jacko. We've loved getting to see it here week in and week out at Series E this season. So Adventure showing up in 3rd place, but Bean, with this result, because I don't believe this counts tonight's current placements in this standing, Bean might have passed up Adventure for 3rd place with that 2nd place finish tonight. We'll check back in next Thursday to make sure that is the case, but still should be a very tight race there and still plenty to play for here in the last few weeks of the season, because we're getting close to the end of things here for Series E, Guilty Gear Strive Season 3. There it is. But very cool to look at all of that. Thank you so much, folks, for hanging out with us tonight. My name is Yeso, your host. As always, a pleasure to hang out with all of you here. We've got Multiverses tomorrow to wrap up the week, and then again, make sure you're watching the World Finals, Arc Revo World Finals this Saturday. It's going to be an absolute banger, but that's all from us. For myself, the entire live broadcast crew, and everybody here at Esports Arena. Thank you so much for joining us here tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.